Are You Wearing a Helmet is brought to you by Excelsior Games and Comics in Greenville, Michigan. Find us on Facebook and at areyouwearingahelmet.com.
Greetings and salutation, listeners. Welcome back to not one, ha ha ha, two, ha ha ha, three, ha ha ha, but the fourth basement of terror. Joining me today on an excursion into the realms of horror is
Ken. And I am playing Waylon Stark today. Agent. Of stuff. The FBI. The CIA. Both. The FBCIA. The ASPCA.
In the arms of a Kenny.
Yes.
I'm Chris. I'm playing Sean McGinnis. Apparently, my profession is a douche.
It's true. Eric playing Con Man, Cam Price.
Playing con man. Hello, Mr.
Yeah.
Man. How are you?
Well, I'm a man, obviously.
It was rhetorical. Shut up.
I am Rick, playing Alan. Can't read your. What's your handwriting here? Henneman?
yes.
Henneman. That's right.
Let's make something up.
And my profession is being bigger than Chris's profession in every way.
That kind of hurts my feelings more than I thought it would.
No, you got your hurt dignity expressed through douche. Sat there in sullen silence.
So yes, my official occupation is bigger douche. Thank you for
You
that.
guys weren't supposed to say that out loud.
Oh, sorry.
You said the quiet part loud.
I meant it in the French way. Shower. I take the biggest showers. Bigger showers.
Those are secret messages for you.
Did I get my first beep? Is that a bleep?
Did we get beeped? No.
I didn't say bleeped.
Oh, I didn't get bleeped yet.
All right. Anywho, we're doing stuff.
Things.
We're on
Stuff.
tape. So just while it's escalating, we'll be captured.
Say it
So
word.
why are we all together?
I don't think there's any actual tape.
Going on? Are we like all hanging out somewhere?
Uh,
Is there a story here somewhere?
Getting to it.
Yeah, that's what I'm waiting for.
Yeah.
And a change of pace in our, as we usually do for Halloween, we're running a different game for you guys. We'll be returning to the realm of dark matter, a 1999 TSR take on the X-Files type milieu.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're not the only one with vocabulary there, guy.
He
believe
used a
it's-
word with two eyes.
but I mispronounced it. It's milieu.
Milieu, yeah.
Yep, I mispronounced it.
Chris used her suit before we started recording, and I was impressed.
You're welcome.
I was.
He then followed it by dragging his gluteus across the floor while howling.
Hey, do you know a more efficient way to get rid of dingleberries?
A friend.
Chris is very Chris applies to the Buddhist method of, not too much. Balance factor. So anyway, dark matter again is like a take on X-Files, conspiracy. There's something out there. The players are part of a institute that has been established to combat the more aggressive and evil aspects of this world, called the Hoffman Institute, and that is where we start.
And
I guess I'll be in the library. I guess.
No, they lock you out.
Oh, man.
I would have. I almost got beeped there too, because my initial reaction was not to say poop.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway,
So you've been gathered in the waiting room of Assistant Director David Michael. He is your chief liaison. You guys have been a team for a couple years at this point in time.
so we're good buddies. We're pals. I've seen all of your rectums. Got it.
That's not protocol.
That's
he
not
just did it.
No, that's it.
That's not saying
To
that
be fair,
you know that I've seen them.
To be fair, this is a horror game.
Yes.
If we could seal more towards the psychological than the Cronenberg body horror, that would be swell.
Sorry.
Yeah, thank you. So you're led into his office. It's not anything particularly grandiose. But at this point in time, there's a degree of comfort between you and him, especially after your wonderful job at the Willows a few years ago.
Oh,
That was the haunted house one we did.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, it didn't happen 6 minutes ago, so.
Yeah. I'm still forgetting about it.
What were we talking about?
Who are you? Why am I here?
Where am I?
I woke up, smacked Sandy around, then I realized she was in Mexico. Who'd I hit? So, as you're let in, you take your accustomed seats. And for the listeners at home, if you could describe your character, please. Starting with Waylon Stark. Man of mystery.
Waylon Stark. Sex, male. Height, 5'11". Age, 29. Weight, 190.
That was riveting.
Wow. You are like the Matus
I am.
of role-playing games.
I really should just write,
I've never been so engrossed in something ever.
What do you look like?
Can't you just write 3?
That was more Ken, that was more captivating than my wedding night.
No problem. No problem.
So, again, Waylon, what do you look like?
Standard agenty type of guy. Not the most personable fellow, but
That should be hard for you to play.
I know. It's like, you play your strengths.
I roll dice.
Yeah. I roll dice. I kill stuff. We move on.
So then we move to the pugnacious Sean McGinnis.
Sean McGinnis, just a shade under 6 foot tall, mid-30s, and more of a thinker, which would be a challenge for me to play. Not terribly a man of hop to punch and brawling, but so fairly bookish when it comes to clothing and so forth. Probably got a pair of specs, maybe a monocle in his pocket for the really hard reading, small words, or long ones.
Monocle.
You're welcome. I'm done. Move on.
Right.
Cam Price is slightly taller than me and far less heavy, and handsome. So completely unlike me. He's a little thinner of frame, not super built or anything like that, but guy's got a smile that tings, and always quick with the word.
Mm-hmm.
Not these words. These words aren't quick.
Other
Is
words.
this Southern Chicken Lawyer or is
Yes.
this different guy?
Oh, no!
Is it Southern Chicken Lawyer?
It is.
Oh no! Oh no! I remember.
Oh man.
Oh God! Past trauma. No.
Excellent.
I'll remember that I have psionic abilities this time.
But can you remember your great accent? I am Southern.
Don't worry, I've got it.
Trust me, I am Guy Incognito.
I love how you just throw in your Eric impression in the middle of it.
My goodness.
All right. Apparently,
Apparently, you guys shallow. Anyway,
Alan Hennem.
We're fat. You can't. Sorry.
No, I just skip and say David Tennant as Doctor Who.
hey, all right.
That's what he looks like.
So what do you bring to the team?
A giant freaking shotgun
I was waiting for it.
with unlimited shells
Oh yeah,
that I'm just going to start putting holes in walls.
hell yeah.
Breach!
What are you, Hunter S. Thompson?
Wait a minute, where is that on your character sheet?
Character sheet.
We
No,
got a pencil over here. You can go write it right down.
It's all up here.
I remember how much
Yeah,
fun
this
I
is
had.
the theater of the adventure, the theater of the mind. Yeah.
Projectile weapons are my favorite.
You
and
are
I
not
have
allowed.
the biggest one.
To carry a shotgun.
That's why I have 2 shotguns.
One.
And I'm a hobo.
Okay, so you've morphed from
It's all
David
I
Tennant
know.
to a hot fuzz guy there.
So, yes, apparently my shotgun was taken away because of my performance with it last time.
Yes, you were a giant disappointment.
I was sad. So instead, this time I focus on gizmos and gadgets. I'm a tech op.
You have a Krieger van.
Fun, man.
Does he have a Krieger claw too?
And a Krieger wife.
I don't even know what that is, but I know what a shotgun is.
It's an Archer reference. The scientist guy has vans, like an endless array of vans that are based around Rush albums. One of them is called Caress of Krieger instead of Crest of Steel. Yeah.
I don't like Geddy Lee.
Yeah, it's fair, but they are amazing musicians.
Yes, they are. I still don't like them.
So, assistant director Michaels says, "Gentlemen, nice to meet you again.
Who came in?
The 4 of you.
You said gentlemen.
Are you going to sit outside and wait for the announcer to say, Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard, Dr. Fine?
Thank you.
Well, we have it. You guys are actually the only ones that aren't currently out in the field. We have an odd one for you to undertake. Probably nothing too spectacular, not worth your talents. But have any of you ever heard of a local legend up in Wisconsin called the Beast of Bray Road?
No.
As a character, I don't know. As a person, yes.
Yeah, go ahead and use it because your character would know.
Oh, yes.
We know.
That was illuminating.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I've heard of it.
Well, in Michigan, it's also called the Dog Man.
Oh no.
Dog man.
Dogfish
At least
friendly.
good thing it's not the Mothman.
No.
That'd be bad.
No wings.
It's
good.
The dog man.
Woof.
Brent fears the dog man.
Dogman fears Brent.
Come and get you in the night. Pee on you.
Are you dog? Then I'm his. Hobos and stray animals know I belong to him.
You've been claimed.
You've been blessed, like Rawhead Rex.
Ew.
Ooh.
Hey, I remember that reference.
Hey,
That's a terrible movie.
it's awful.
I think that's what you said last time.
What's great is that he like rounds a corner and the rubber suit the dude's in catches the corner. You see his jaw like bend, and it like it comes back out like wooga wooga wooga. Well, we've had recent sightings of this thing in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Now, usually this wouldn't be anything the Hoffman Institute would waste its time on, but there was a group of campers that actually went missing. Now, again, is it really something we should deal with? Well, this was sent to us. This photograph that I'm about to show you.
Okay.
This was found on one of the cell phones that were recovered from the sites where the campers were missing. No. As he starts fumbling with his computer.
Another
Yeah, see, if we can
blurry
get this to work,
photograph.
I'll wonder
Mm-hmm.
what that looks like.
No, that's because it's in that folder.
Excuse me.
This was 2 of the people that went missing. A Bob Routney.
Sounds like a criminal.
Well, we definitely don't want to worry about that.
And a friend of his, Joy.
Friend at number 1.
Yeah. Friend incognito.
Wait, that's not. That's not it.
What?
Uh,
Is it?
Yes,
it's in the pod, right?
Mm.
It's a word of.
Yeah,
oh, this is it.
that is
Yeah.
the photo.
Oh man, that dude's weird looking.
Yeah, somebody needs
are
to tell.
we looking for him?
Well, him and 2 of his friends vanished after out camping.
Probably because he was within 1,000 feet of a school and got arrested.
I don't know. He looks hungry.
He looks like the type of man that if he ate a potato, bad things happen.
I love you, Rob.
Now, I draw your attention to the background.
Oh yeah, what's that doodly? What the heck is that?
Zool.
Oh,
Looking for a keymaster.
That's as big as I can make it.
That's
I just
his
have to rub it a
byline.
little more. Hold on.
That's his byline on his Tinder profile.
It gets bigger, I swear. All right, that's pretty funky. That could be a dog, man.
That looks more like a man dog.
Yeah,
yeah.
looks like a road from Bray, not a beast from well, whatever.
Looks like Rick Moranis.
Sure, it's not John Candy. I'm a mog.
All right, so there's something there.
I'm my own best friend.
Right. So, again, it could be a man in a suit. We're not real sure. But this is just the first link in the chain of things that we've had. It was also brought to our attention that there was a police investigation only about a month before this where a man hit, supposedly, some sort of bipedal wolf creature while driving within about 5 or 6 miles of the Seney Wildlife Reserve where these guys were camping.
Well, the Seney Wildlife Reserve is a really big hunk of land,
It is. Agreed.
and it is boring as all get out drive through.
It's the woods, man.
It's the UP,
You
dude.
before you realize it, you look down, you're going 80 miles an hour. You're like, whoops.
So you're familiar with it then?
Yes,
You can do that now, though.
He was
I've
the
had
guy
to make that drive a few times.
Well,
Yep, the Seney stretch.
the Seney Street.
Sucks every time, too.
Have you ever been to that the actual wildlife park?
Bye.
They have a
Yeah.
really nice bird observational.
That sounds like fun.
You know what else is good for observing birds? Outside.
Oh, look. There it is.
Check it out.
You know, I'm trying to boost Michigan tourism over here.
That's all like, yes, Michigan.
Ooh, it's the same bird that I saw yesterday. Maybe
Well-
not, but sure looks the same.
He pulls out a recorder. This was taken at a sheriff's department near there from the town. And let me pull up my notes for a moment. The town of Wagner.
Oh, was it a picture? I'm sorry, I thought it was a
No, we have a
it's
recording.
audio. Yeah,
It was
audio.
taken. It was the deposition taken by the man that hit the creature. Weirdly enough, we had to actually hack into the files to find this thing. A little birdie told us about it, but there seems to be some pains to cover this up, as well as the disappearance of the campers. So I'm going to play this clip for you. Hopefully, give you some context of what's going on in your investigation.
Cool.
Sir, could you please state your name, age, and residence?
I am Joel Crane, 22 from Curtis, Michigan. The 49820 is the zip code.
Could you please explain what happened around 1:20 a.m. on the morning of July 16th, 2019?
Well, so that's why I'm here. I was coming home from a date there, and was with that Katie. You know, I finally got her to.
Sir, had you been drinking or doing any other activities that would have impeded your senses?
Oh no, sir. That was a Tuesday there. No.
Okay, continue, please.
So like I was coming off of the Seney stretch there down that Olvie Road there, right by where that swale is around the bend where them deer like to hide before they cross the road. Anyway, it was really bright out, and I was like, maybe I can see them there deer down in there. So as I slowed down, and I saw something moving off of the shoulder.
What side of the road, sir?
Oh, that's on the driver's side there, you know, so to the left, like. I slowed down, you know, so I could seize it better.
And what exactly did you see then?
Well, so as at first I thought it was like a wolf or something there, or maybe a bear because it was so big, you know.
Yeah, approximately how big would you say it was, sir?
Oh, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 feet high at the shoulder there, and I stopped so that I could kind of look at it, and it stood up so that it could look at me, and it must have been like about 7 foot tall at that point, and it just looks at me as I'm looking at him.
Oh, so you're saying you got a good look at it then, sir. Could you please describe it?
So that's the trouble there. You're gonna think I'm kind of a little bit crazy there, but it was like one of them, it was one of them werewolves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was standing, and it was kind of looking at me, but it wasn't quite standing. It was hunched a little, and it's kind of snarls at me, and I was like, "Oh no, sir, not me!" And I sped up, get out of there. But that's when I felt it slam into the car, and I had to get out of there real quick, so I did. And I get home and I checked into the car, and it's got this big dent there in the back, and it's got them little hairs that I brought in. Those little hairs were stuck in the bumper there. Did you get them?
I'm not so sure I have those, sir.
Well, I gave them to that there sergeant here, and I know about that chain of custody and whatnot, so I came straight in.
That should be enough, Mr. Crane. Thank you for your time. We have some paperwork for you to fill out over here, if you don't mind.
Oh, yeah, sure. That's no problem, I know, so it sounds like I'm making this up, because there's them crazies and such. But you got to believe me, I want to get to the bottom of this. I don't want them scaring off them deer.
Yeah, of course, Mr. Crane.
Now, we tried contacting Mr. Crane, but unfortunately, he appears to have moved away.
Toivo moved back to Escanaba.
And left.
In the moonlight. So he just left, and I mean, did we make any attempt to trace him down, or he's just?
He moved to Florida, and we've tried contacting him, and he's not returning calls or anything. He's fine. He's alive.
How do you know if he's not returning calls?
We have pictures. BCF.
Is he Lugaroo?
Lugaru?
Lugaroo?
No.
So I was not interested in this until you told me that there is a cover-up. What do you mean by that?
Well, that's part of the investigation. We're not real sure what's going on up there and as to why they want to hide this information. We don't think that the actual authorities would be interested in anything like this, so this is where you guys come in to investigate and find out. And maybe find out what happened to those campers, especially the ugly one making the weird faces in the back.
The wolf-looking one?
No, the dead-eyed ginger.
Oh,
The one
the soulless.
should belong on
Yeah.
Sora?
I gotta say, that's the first picture I've seen of it that isn't blurry.
It's hard. It's hard to believe it's not a Bigfoot investigation. Looking at that vile creature.
Oh, that's what happens when you don't have a soul.
I was gonna have finger foods ready for you guys, but I want vomit all over my table.
We're never going to be... He's never going to let us record in the basement again.
As sassy as he was to me last night, he's got it coming.
What, are you two a thing?
No, but he was mean to me.
Well, then, to action!
Should we qualify so everyone knows what we're talking about?
Yeah,
here?
go for it.
The disreputable looking fellow in the background is our overall producer. Rob Mounty.
Yeah, so the illusion has just been wrecked. Okay.
Yes.
Do we have the time, the date when that particular report was filed?
Yeah, it was on the audio recording. It was July 12th of this year.
What day is it today?
That's a great day.
How long ago was that?
A mediocre day. It's Rick's birthday.
No worse than August 2nd.
So in the game world, how long
I'm
ago
touched
was
you remember
that?
it.
Of course I remember it. Huh?
Really?
What? Oh, I was
In the game world, how long ago was that?
4.5 weeks ago.
A month? It's migrated by now. No reason to go at all.
No, it was the 16th is when
I'm going to bed.
it happened.
Oh, I was just guessing. I didn't know.
No, the current date that you guys are in is November 8th.
Ah,
So it's
okay.
even longer.
Yeah, I think I
Is
think we might have a starting point there. That so apparently Crane sent in those hairs. Yeah,
To a sergeant.
to a sergeant.
Yep.
Then those hairs apparently disappeared. We can at least find out who is on the.
Yes,
who's on
November
duty that
8th.
night.
Yep.
All right.
Okay, November 8th is the
Current date.
current date.
So let's go down to the motor pool and grab ourselves a full-size van.
It's a
just a
Friday.
van.
As a conscientious citizen, I'm going to file a Freedom of Information Act request to get the evidence.
Let's get a van with no windows.
Standard issue equipment, gentlemen. Your security detail will have armaments. You'll have your sidearms. Sidearms only. You'll be given a full array of video recording equipment in case you want to use it for anything.
In case you want to
Leave-
blog.
We're gonna Blair Witch this thing, man. Let's go.
You're going to find some tapes in a few months.
I'm so startled. You're given, your standard video equipment, full spectrum cameras, night vision goggles for each of you. There's a FLIR heat sensing camera. You're given 2 of them. The serial number's recorded, so if it ends up in a Chicago chop shop,
And I don't know if I need to do this or not, but before we stow it away, I'm going to make sure it's all in working order, double
Absolutely.
check everything.
Yep,
And,
that
Because
you can-
apparently that's my job since I don't have a shotgun anymore.
Yeah, suck it up, Buttercup.
well, if you behave this year, you can have one next year.
Well, we both know that's not going to happen, so
You just gotta end up with like a butter knife and a grass skirt.
here's your whistle.
If there's any equipment that you need, as far as like reasonable equipment, you can go down to requisitions and grab whatever you need.
All right, and one more time, I'm sorry. Where are we? Where is the academy?
Chicago.
Or whatever? It's in Chicago. Sweet. So it's a nice road trip montage.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have any access to like fake badges, anything like that?
You are given. Thank you. I forgot this the last time too. You're given burner identities that'll last for 2 weeks and then vanish back into the system as FBI agents.
Okay.
And as a backup too, you're also given ones as U.S. Marshals. So you have 2 different ones.
Okay, so we can on the way through we can stop at the mine and do some tours and stuff too.
Yeah.
Like in Iron Mountain. That'd be
And,
sweet.
and we can get the discounted hotel rate because we're government employees. See?
Yeah.
Oh,
We,
yeah.
we can stop at the mystery spot.
I want to
Yeah.
stop at Seashell City.
That's the other way.
Oh, we'll go with that way.
Too far.
No, we go there. We keep going.
Take the ferry across.
Ooh, the badger?
Screw your dog, man. I want to investigate the man-eating clam.
I was married to one of those.
Well, we had a PG-13 rating.
Oh, that's low.
I like that.
My man is regrowing now.
Gross.
Yeah.
All right, boys.
Let's do it.
What's it?
You're given a per diem of $1,200 for the next 2 weeks to cover expenses, which
That's
should
it?
be more than enough.
Gonna
That's
be a
per
lot of-
day, you goon.
Going to be a lot of pasties.
Yeah.
I like pasties.
Pasties are delicious.
Yep.
Be on a strict diet of pasties, smoked salmon,
Pasties. Oh, I thought you were just going to say smokes.
smoked
Pasties and
Lots of
smokes.
smokes. There'd be smokes too there. Yeah.
Do you think this is going to cover the cost of coogies alone?
My mother-in-law made the best freaking pasties I had in my entire life. Her family grew up in Iron Mountain. They were all Swedish copper miners. So the same recipe they took down into the mines is the same one she passed on.
That's
It's
cool.
outstanding.
Mom makes
fan.
pretty good ones.
I don't think I've had your mom's.
Should
I've
say
had
that. She'll make them for you. She won't make them for Dad, but she'll make them for you.
I'll just tell her grandchildren are hungry and they want pasties.
My grandmother actually makes some really super good ones, too. So, anywho. So, there you go.
Let's go.
So if this thing is like pseudo werewolfy, can we get like silver bullets and all that kind of stuff? Like
We're not-
We're gonna bone up.
campy
We're
bullets.
gonna
don't-
bone up on the lore as we,
We don't want to risk you shooting some guy in a mask.
So we're gonna bone up on the lore as we go.
Yeah.
I'll just wound him.
Yeah.
I don't need to kill him.
I just wanted to play with him a little.
I just want to make sure he doesn't reproduce.
Just cripple him.
I just...
Spay or neuter. And then he can
Too
live
many
out the rest of his life in happy captivity.
So it's like the Bob Barker Hoffman Institute.
There will be no specialty ammo because we're not even sure what this is or if it'll be even effective against it.
So we don't know. What lore do we have about this?
For the past, well, ever since lumberjacks and everything came in, supposedly they've had these sightings of these creatures, which are like your anthropomorphic wolfmen. They've been seen in logging camps in Wisconsin, Minnesota, in Michigan, and Ohio, and Indiana. There have been sightings going back, a couple hundred years. Oddly enough, person has done research on it, found that they tend to congregate around like Indian burial sites.
Wendigo.
A lot of bones.
Site. In Michigan, one of the hot spots is around like Reed City, Michigan. They've had several sightings there and around Luther. Paris. Michigan. Hershey. Michigan.
Okay, so you're just throwing out words.
No, those are cities that have been
I
sightings.
know that.
Did you just call me a ding-dong?
You read my mind. I don't think I actually said that, but yeah.
Thought that was my ability. Use 2 of your psychic points.
Billy's cramming a whole roast in your mouth.
All right, so
So we're good to go. We can just head out, right?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah,
I'm taking
whenever you're ready to go.
I'm taking the back seat in the van so I can nap on the way up.
I think you're the one that has the highest driving skill.
So, I mean, is it the middle of winter, or are we concerned about high speed driving getting there?
Or is it going to be like real life where Ken drives?
Boom.
Sure.
Yeah, that sounds right.
The funny thing of it is, I've tried driving, and he's like, no, I would rather drive. And I'm like, oh, that's nice. Then I realize he's saying I'm a crappy driver.
I've ridden with you. I agree.
I'm not really comfortable putting my life in the hands of other people.
Not that bad.
No, you're not that bad.
You rode in my car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Good. It was a good time.
We were driving back from Chris's in a snowstorm. I had bad tires. And Ken is like, so I can drive. I got it. I'm like, no, you can pull over and I can drive it. I'm like, no, I'm good. There's like 5-minute pause. So what are you going to pull over so I can drive your car?
My God. I was a white knuckler for sure.
I did okay. It was, you could definitely tell the tires were, yeah. Don't roll your eyes at me.
All right, so montage of having a nice road trip. We're going to, get some, stop at a couple of fun places on the way up and
So
eat some
1,200
Kogel
per
hot
diem.
dogs. And
Well, is there anything you guys want before you go? Or
Fago.
Okay.
high five.
Any equipment or anything specifically that you want to make sure is there before you go?
Actually, yeah. I'd like to set up some trail cams. We already have full trail cams?
Yep.
You said cameras, right?
Right. If you want to add trail cams, yep, absolutely.
Okay.
Good idea. Good
Yep.
idea. Cool. That's what I'm saying. I mean, you have a pretty broad selection. I just want to make sure that you know what specifics you have.
Do we have drones with
You can.
infrared?
You can get an infrared, 2 of them.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
And the van that you're in actually has a full control panel set up so you can monitor from the van with like 6 different cameras.
What about claymores?
No. If you mean the Scottish sword. If you want
Yes. Okay.
Wow.
you'll take a Scottish sword.
I'm thinking.
Did I ever tell you about that goon over to Mount Pleasant?
No.
That went to the sanctuary?
What? No.
Oh my God. Okay, so there's this place where you can pay to hunt exotic game
Ugh.
in Michigan called the Sanctuary. A guy that hung out at the nerd store over in Mount Pleasant went over there to hunt a boar, and he paid for it. And he's getting ready. They're like, well, where's your gun? And he's like, gun. He pulls out a katana. They refund his money and told him to leave.
Yes.
Get out of here, you.
Oh,
They
no.
should not have refunded the money.
No, they should have made a snuff film.
Like, yeah, you're going to die.
And he was over there complaining. He's like, well, how am I ever going to test my katana skills?
That story wasn't funny until then. That's amazing.
Okay, Ronan, go find a different.
Yeah. You could actually practice it pretty easily by, the ritual belly slicing.
Well, what's awesome is the guys that run are like all like redneck hillbillies. So I'm just picturing the look of,
Yep. Mm-hmm. That is.
Considering how ornery those things are, it's like,
Oh, geez, no.
well,
yeah.
our old boss had killed one and left it to just lay in the freezer. I had no idea they're that big.
It was little,
huge.
too. That was a little one.
That was a little one?
Yeah,
that was a
they're
little
enormous.
one. It was a Russian bristle-hair boar or whatever that he picked up. He went out and shot it somewhere.
In a cold
and
frenzy.
brought it in. And it was, I don't know, it was maybe 3 feet long, 1.5 feet, 2 foot wide. Looked like
Yeah.
it weighed 70 to 80 pounds. I thought that was a little one.
That is a little one. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty nicky.
Seem like some of those giant hogzillas, man, that are.
See, the
Even
one
that little one, though, the tusk could have ripped me right up the middle.
Because the one I'm thinking of, I thought that big Russian black boar, he had it laying down. It was about that tall.
If it wasn't one that I
That being
saw.
about 3.5 feet.
Yep. Because the one that he had it in the one that I saw at least, and I'm sure he did it multiple times, was just in a short, shallow draft tub. After
Oh,
he
this was just
gutted
laying,
it.
yeah, this was just laying out.
Of course, it was just laying out.
So if you have like
That's
30 to
sanitary.
50 of those things out in your
I would go
lawn,
blow
there,
pheasant away, then like in the Coke frenzy, hack them up, and then serve
nobody?
them.
All right.
I did. I remember picking. I was eating pheasant burgundy, and I had to keep picking out shotgun pellets. Tuh, tink tink, tuh, tink tink.
So you got drones.
Yes,
Right.
Drones, trail cams, motion detectors.
Yep, that's part of it.
Okay, no claymores though. That makes me sad.
Yeah, you've got the ones that where if anything comes within the electronic field, it starts going type things.
Okay.
All right, it's November. We have cold weather gear, anything like that?
Yeah, dress appropriately.
Cool.
So shorts,
Yeah.
Depending on the day.
A duster.
shorts, and a duster.
Shorts and a
That's
duster.
right.
Yep.
And a parka.
I want a park. Well, you have 12 grand or 12 grand.
12 grand.
12 grand on a parka. The best
Yeah.
parka ever.
It's
I love this job.
it's made out of clubs.
It's my tactical parka.
It's made out of club condors.
They're not even dead.
You just walk in.
They just knocked them out and
Flapping.
sew them
Yeah,
together.
you walk in. I'm Condor Man.
To the night.
Yeah.
Since
So-
I can't get shotguns, can I stock up on bear spray?
Sure.
Sweet. Okay, sorry. That's
Yeah,
all I
bear,
need.
bear spray. Bad idea.
I'll raid the cabinet to get some bear urine so I can attract them to you.
Okay, French roast. So, all right. So you set off. It doesn't take particularly long to get there. So you reach it's a small town. It's around Germfask, Seney, Curtis, that area. It's on the edge of the preserve, and it's called Wagner.
Okay.
Sweet.
You roll in about as the sun is setting. So about 5:30, 6 o'clock, right around that.
In
Yeah.
November?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
actually pretty close.
Yeah, yep.
You see it's a prototypical small town laid out. You're kind of surprised how old. I mean, there's nothing really in the surrounding areas. It's everything's very. You can definitely see the Scandinavian influence in the town, and you can see a bunch of people. Looks like a high school basketball game or football game just got out. They're wearing their Wagner Vikings pride shirts. There is what?
In a rainbow hue. It's their pride jackets.
Mm-hmm. So, arrangements have been set up for a bed and breakfast for you to stay at
Okay.
called Ann's.
Cool. Check in.
It's an old Edwardian style building.
I don't know what that means.
Big house.
All right.
It is a porch.
Oh, I'll sit out there with my mint julep.
You're not the chicken lawyer.
Cold today.
He'll sit out here with a mint julep.
Oh, I believe that'll be me.
Cold tomorrow.
Yeah, so everyone's going to the high school football game, that sort of thing. And prototypical small town. There's a center plaza with a fountain that's been shut off for the season, depicting what looks like a Norse warrior in the center. Your rooms are quite nice. The place is well cared for. There's an older woman, probably retiree, greets you and takes your bags and, makes sure that you guys are warm, get you cocoa. Oh, you guys, you got a lot of stuff with you. You guys going like on a hunting expedition or something?
We're going to Nunya.
Yeah.
So you're sassing a sweet little old Reaper lady.
Yep.
All right, we're establishing that.
One might say that.
My personality is 8. Yes, I am
better than
sassy. I'm holding him back from punching her in the face.
Just now. What'd you say, lady?
You talking to me?
You eyeballing me.
Settle down. Settle down, Andre. Settle down. Go get a passy.
Have to keep him on a leash.
Yeah, you each all you have your rooms. The daily rent or payment is taken out of your per diem, so it's all set up and you're good to go.
All right.
It takes you about an hour to get set up, and so it leaves you about 7:30.
Okay.
All right.
I'll talk to the old lady a little bit. I will use the FBI credentials.
She seems a little surprised. FBI, what's going on?
Well, we
I sound like you per Carl.
I know it's been a little while, but finally got some information about those campers that went missing a little while back.
There were some campers that went missing.
And since that was on federal land, out in the scenic wildlife, that falls under our
I would have
jurisdiction.
thought the DNR would have got into that. I didn't know there was campers missing. When was that?
It's been a while now. Apparently it was in July, right?
Oh yeah, we had some. Oh, that nice couple that came through. It was one guy and two girls.
Oh,
Wait,
did you find any videotapes?
Maybe
I didn't think that part through when I was making the.
Yeah.
So that's why that guy was calling himself Pimp.
He was so happy.
That's what he had a big old grin. Was doing this to the.
all the time. All the time. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs.
and he had like a 3-pound bag of powdered sugar.
Put it on everything.
I thought he had a cold. He was just snorting up his cold medicine like nobody's business.
That sounds about right.
That's why he was on the roof howling, "I'm a golden god."
So anyway, we're here just to do a little follow up. It's fairly routine.
No, they stayed here. I just thought they just took off. I know what you're talking about. It was a guy and two girls, and then they said they were meeting another guy. It was the one girl's boyfriend.
Oh, did they? I mean, you said you didn't expect that they didn't come back. Did they leave anything around, or?
No, they took everything.
They did okay.
They were really nice. The big guy though trashed the room, and it smelled like a boar had been through there. I'll stop.
Okay. Does she say that?
No,
Okay.
she doesn't. She goes, no, they were, they paid up front, and they said they were going out to the wildlife. They're going up to the national park there.
Oh,
They're gonna camp.
they give any specifics as to like where they're going to be staying? Because we'll be heading out there and just like I say, just kind of
I told them about the
check things out.
I told them
look
about
around
Bishop Road out there. There's a fly fishing creek out there. It's pretty good. They said they're going to check that out.
Okay.
That's across the park. They ain't in the park. It's across the park. It's between Seney and Germfask.
Well, I certainly appreciate that information, man. If there's anything else that pops in your head, well, I appreciate
You could go talk
a little
to
talking to.
Sheriff Bellamy. I mean, he might know more about it. Or
Well, it's a little late in the day. We'll probably head over there in the
Oh,
morning.
they
We wanna
were
see
at the
about
football
getting,
game. If you just go well, they should be getting out soon. I mean,
I hate football, so I'm not going to go there.
well, then you can get in your van and get out of here, sir.
Get the hell out of here.
And drag your smelly, filthy carcass out.
Well, I don't want to I'm not going to disturb them while they're in the middle. We'll talk tomorrow. There's no
Okay,
big
well,
deal.
Sheriff Bellamy, yeah, he'll come in the office, or if you could get a hold of the deputy girl, Deputy Talbot.
All right.
And if you're, let's see, tomorrow's a Friday. He'll be in school, but we have he's the head of our tourist museum, Mr. Sturlson. He's our English teacher, and he knows all about this area if you want to talk to him.
All right, well, I appreciate that. We're going to...
And right now, the worthless meth heads and drunks are congregating down at Red's.
All right, well, again, I appreciate that, too. I'll avoid Reds.
Thank you for.
Yeah, it's a little late tonight. We'll start in the morning. It's not...
Well, you don't like football, so I figure you could be with the other reprobates down at Red's.
Oh, I'm going to be with my other reprobates upstairs.
Upstate
Destroying
DJs.
your hotel room.
That's fine. I got a shotgun.
Of course, she gets a shotgun.
That just means I'll have a shotgun.
Only
real
the worthless
soon.
and weak aren't allowed to have a shotgun. That shotgun is going to be the fireball for the modern days. No, she doesn't say any of the worthless. She goes, well, I mean, if you want to go talk, they did stop down by Red's and got themselves a drink. And if you're hungry, they, I think the food's still open and they got pretty good meatballs.
Thank you for
That's
telling us.
Oh, that sounds
That's
good.
why I would go to the UP for the meatballs.
Thank you for telling us all about that.
A boot.
Appreciate it.
I know you're making fun of my accent.
Well, yeah, I appreciate that, ma'am. We're going to get settled in, and then maybe we'll head back out there. Thank you.
Oh, wait, are you here for the campers or because of Carl going missing?
Do we
Yes.
know, do we know about Carl?
I think it's negative.
Okay. Well, we haven't heard anything about any other disappearances lately. Well,
I'm
who's,
sorry, I was going to tell you.
who's
'cause
Carl?
You guys are FBI agents. You got me thinking about trying to make sure you're all comfortable and everything like that. No, Carl, he worked. He was like Oh, what did Carl do? I think he was just like a handyman type thing. His wife Dee's been missing him for about 3 or 4 days now. I know,
Okay.
so maybe Sheriff Bellamy be doing that. I know he put a call in to Green Bay, try to get some help.
Because Green Bay's the closest. All right. Well, that's another thing to look
They got
in.
pretty good, pretty good FBI agents when they're, the refs aren't screwing the Lions on their behalf.
Oh yeah.
I heard about that. Don't care.
That had more to do with kicking 5 field goals instead of touchdowns than it did with the refs.
It was still some pretty crappy calls.
It was the worst officiating I've seen in years. However,
So I'm going to get my stuff settled upstairs, and then I'm going to head over to Reds.
You're going to wait until we're done talking about the Lions.
I'm just saying that's what I'm doing. You guys can talk all you want.
No, no, Carl. What's Carl's last name? Carl Cheney. Yeah, he's a handyman around here. He did like odd jobs and stuff. Kind of a squirrely little feller, but
Cheney, huh?
yeah,
but he had
Okay.
a shotgun too.
he just uses it on his friends. No, yeah. Dee was saying he went missing, but the thing about him though, he was a funny feller. He used to go maybe that's why they didn't tell you about it, because he go missing a lot. Glug glug glug.
Oh.
They'd find him in ditches and pear trees.
What?
Missing a lot. They. Could you define a lot for me? Like,
You're not here. Piss
on
off.
on the full moon.
Go away.
what?
He's not
Go
doing.
away.
He's not doing his accent, so yes, he's not here.
Ha ha!
Oh my God!
Man,
Do it!
Well, I declare.
Well, now you're not doing it right. No. He used to have a job up at the with the lumber mill there, but then he got laid off because he was having some problems with the booze.
Da booze.
And he got laid off, and then he started hanging out with those fellers that go hunting all the time out in the woods, and then he got even too weird for them. Yeah, he goes missing every now and then, but I think this time Dee was actually pretty worried because he usually comes stumbling back by now.
Does he have any friends or family?
Just Dee. He went out with a couple of those guys that they go out in the woods about once a month or so, go out hunting or just camping stuff.
Who are those guys?
Yeah, that was it. The Soulless Ginger.
No. They were they were trolls. They were from down below the bridge, eh?
I mean, did they when the Soulless Ginger and the person who's better looking than him came up?
Everyone's better looking than him. That ain't real.
That doesn't narrow it down at all.
Yeah, kind of looks like an anthropomorphic blob of bubble gum that's been rolled around on the bottom of a barbershop floor after a gorilla had been shaved.
Whoa! We're getting a trespassing complaint against. Anyway, did Carl and the campers, did they ever come into contact with each other when the campers were up here? If you remember, I know it was a long time ago.
No, I don't. I mean, I didn't really talk to the camper. I got the logbook. I can bring that up if you want to know their names.
That would be great. Do you?
Yeah.
Is it all just physical how you keep track of this, or do you put anything on the computer?
No, the computer is strictly for my online gambling addiction.
What? What's a computer?
No. They're let's see. Yep, it was Bob and Julie and Joy were their names. And that does match with the names that he gave you.
Okay.
All right.
So we've got that. What was the? It was
And
a
the
creek.
check. Oh, it's it's the little creek off of Bishop Road. It's across from the wildlife. That's where I told him to go fly fishing because you should have seen the trout my husband Gunner pulled out of there, eh? It's beaut.
They got the biggest flies you'll ever catch.
Yeah, that's
Fly.
funny. What? Yeah. Oofta.
Oofed.
Oofta. So yeah, that's and it shows that that they came in. The date that they signed the registry was July 7th.
And it was the 12th that they went missing?
They just never came back.
The 12th is when report.
12th was
Six-
that's
that's
the-
the 16th is when
Okay.
they had seen.
16th? Okay.
16th. I just said the 12th because it's his birthday and I was trying to be funny. I should have clarified that. I failed.
Frail.
But yeah, they went down to Reds too. I mean, most people do. It's the only thing really to do in town after, everyone's in bed. So about 8 o'clock.
Yep.
Ever since the Fillmore closed. That was a happening spot.
Oh, I love the Fillmore.
You could get waffles and a milkshake and mozzarella.
That was great. Nasty.
They had good mozzarella sticks.
You like all mozzarella sticks. You're like a connoisseur of mozzarella sticks. Like, give me some fried cheese. I love fried cheese.
So
Breading.
What's wrong with fried cheese?
Nothing in moderation.
well, it's not like I just get the fire going, boys. Burn some trout.
Ride space rods?
I own Smurf you. So that's what she says. It's like you check in your rooms. They're really neat. They're clean. There's like some cedar chests for you to put your stuff if you want to. Do you have any other questions for her?
No, everything was answered.
Okay.
To Reds.
Reds.
Woo!
So, tomorrow morning, we go to the creek off Bishop Road, or we go chat with the
Great.
sheriff? Or the
I'm going to
deputy?
Reds right now.
Oh,
Like now.
all right.
Yeah, we'll.
Let's go.
I'll make sure that I have my sidearm on display.
It's the UP. You're
Open
not
It
going
doesn't,
carry.
it doesn't matter. I know. It'd be the smallest gun in the room.
In fact, you're going to look weird not.
See, that's what it just like I said.
Except they all have shotguns.
It holsters it.
Giant
Yeah.
shotguns.
They've got the
Four barrel
Yeah, I was gonna say,
shotgun.
they've got the shotgun from Phantasm.
Yeah. two, but they're one.
Yeah, movie Phantasm guy took 2 double-barreled shotguns and duct taped them together.
Because why
Cut
not?
them so that they're in like a V
Yeah.
formation.
I just got a halvesy.
It's fun.
So, it's within walking distance. It's just in the downtown area. It's you see, there's a neon sign that says Reds, and it shows like a girl in a red cape running from like a Tex Winter type wolf thing.
Ooh,
Oh,
exciting.
Sweet.
oh, that's not ominous.
That's never been in a movie before. Slaughtered sheep, one with its head cut off.
Great. I'm going inside. Instead
What-
of staring at a sign.
What was
Like
the name
some
of that
kind
pub?
I wasn't looking at you.
What? I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention to your conversation.
I don't remember. Yeah, it was
I'm
like the slaughtered lamb or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
I wasn't looking at you blankly like, how dare you talk about that? It was like, yeah, what was that called?
I can't remember the name of that pub now.
Yeah.
You made me miss.
Do you remember it?
From what?
American
Werewolf
Werewolf in London.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the slaughtered lamb.
All right, Ken's bored. Let's go. Bored now.
Go.
He's just gonna start tapping a can, getting louder
Sorry.
and louder. You walk in, despite what Michigan law says, these guys are clearly smoking cigarettes inside.
Ah,
Old school.
I'll be that person. Just start coughing loudly. Look around. Nobody's reacting. All right, fine.
Meh.
Guess I'll go to the bar.
Yeah. Door opens. They've got what sounds like Merle Haggard plan. There's probably about 20 people in here. It's fairly loud. Glass clinking. Everyone seems to be having a good time. There's a pinball machine in the back corner.
Sweet.
There's a guy at the bar sitting there in a flannel shirt chatting with a bunch of other guys laughing. People kind of turn around and look at you for a moment, shrug, and then continue on with their drinks.
all right.
Wafting through the air with the smell of cigarette smoke mixed in is a delicious smell of baking pasties. Passies.
Ooh.
Baking pasties.
Baking pasties would stink so bad.
They're
Ah,
burning strippers.
There's also a burlesque show in here. What do you know? Yeah.
Sweet. I'm going to go to the bar.
Yeah.
There's a big guy. He kind of looks like an anthropomorphic bulldog in a flannel shirt. And he goes, "Hey, what you want?"
I smell give me whatever's on tap and one of those pasties.
I think I'll be going for that
Schlitz.
pasty.
Schlitz. What was the other one? It's worse than Schlitz.
Hams.
Hams. Hams are super cheap.
Hams is awful.
Genesee cream ale.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Hams is the 30 pack that you get the buzz going. Then you start the decent stuff, like Schlitz.
Yeah.
Natural Light is above all of them. So.
Oh yeah. Clearly.
Prince among
Hams.
beers.
The picture on the box of Hams is a bear peeing in the wood, in the river. Right? That tells you
No,
what you're drinking.
It's peeing into the can.
So,
Cold
Yeah,
bear filtered.
guys all just getting a pint type deal.
Yep.
He brings it out to you. Bar, hey. Then he goes over, starts chatting with some other people. He goes, "Food will be up in a few minutes."
Thanks, bub.
Nah, bro. There's some guys playing pool. Don't do that. Other people touch that mic.
No, they don't. This is my personal mic.
That Bob just looked up and looked at you.
What are you doing?
He said, "No, no, you are wrong."
Yeah, Bob was like spread out more on the table and just like.
I'm not doing nothing, Bob. Nothing at all.
You're on camera.
I'm not doing nothing.
Rubbing your beard on it.
Bring back the tape.
He is going to cover that microphone in hepatitis before our next recording.
Or razor blades. Dipped in hepatitis. Hepa blades.
It's like
So anyway, what do you get?
crackhead punchy sticks.
He brings you guys out some Michelob.
This
The
is
good
Michigan,
stuff.
man.
What's that?
Ooh.
This is Michigan. We can get good beer in Michigan.
Not of
Even
UP.
in the yeah, you can.
Maybe Milwaukee's best.
I like
Perhaps.
Milwaukee's best.
No.
Yeah. You like alcohol. You like fermented deer urine.
I don't like Busch Light.
Toilet wine.
Whoa. Don't besmirch toilet wine. Come on now.
Yeah, no, they bring out like Paps.
Get you some bounce.
They got Paps on tap.
Yep.
Pitiful.
I didn't even think that was a thing.
It definitely is.
Okay, I'm gonna enjoy. Just take some time, enjoy my beer, and eat my pasty, and kind of take in what's going on.
Yeah, you can see, after you've been there about 20 minutes, a fairly good sized crowd comes in. The football game must be done. Wandering in. It's like a
All the
restaurant.
closeted ones come in now.
It's like a restaurant / bar type thing. There's not a whole lot of kids with them, but some of the high school kids there getting a pizza. No, it's pretty crowded at this point. Fairly loud. You have to talk over each other in the.
Who's talking? I'm enjoying this pasty.
Yeah, I've seen you eat. You're not going to be there 20 minutes eating.
Rutabaga.
So,
All right. Taking a look through the crowd there. Any of them look like the sheriff?
give me an intuition roll at a 3-step penalty.
Okay. Intuition.
He's wearing his
3-step
uniform.
penalty.
Use the power.
I'm going to fail it really bad.
Yeah, there's no one in a sheriff's outfit that you see. There is a table, though, where it looks like they're congregating. It looks like a fairly well-dressed group of people.
Okay.
There's a guy in a suit and a couple other guys that are dressed up like in polos, kind of standing out a bit from the crowd.
Suit, huh? Yeah, it's not like I'm going to be able to blend in here, so...
I go ahead and start taking some random pot shots around the room.
Blam! Blam!
Oh, but I got one.
Let's see what this stirs up.
Now that I got your attention.
Pardon me while I whip this out.
Yeah.
I order another pasty.
And then another one.
I mean,
And another one.
I've got $1,200 to get pasties.
So I'm sorry, it was not skill. What you doing? The person who's doing something besides eating.
Any way that I can...
Hey, I took the lead with the old lady. Somebody else.
Well, how far out does my my empathy stuff reach? Is there any...
This would be like way overwhelming because there's
Okay.
so many people in.
Got it.
So meanwhile,
minds.
Southern chicken lawyer is just curled up in the fetal position in the corner of the building. Oh, God! Make him shut up! Oh, shut up!
So many voices.
Oh, God! Ah! Starts stabbing himself in the head. Let the voices out!
I haven't been this bad since Duke lost in the finals.
Gentlemen, I have a case of the vapors.
Well, he's out.
Lord.
No, something like that would be overwhelming. But I mean, if you want to go talk to anyone or anything like that, you do have non-psychic abilities
I'll back you up, but I'm just gonna
while eating your paste.
while eating that. Hey, pasties
Pasties
are handheld.
Portable.
That's the whole point of them.
Well,
Was making basically a pot pie to go down the mines and eat.
except for the gravy.
All right.
You dip it. What are you, animal?
No.
Yeah.
Well, technically, yes.
No, I'm not an animal.
No.
What? I'm a man.
A manly man.
How you back here?
Well,
Men are animals.
Carl, did Carl frequent this place? Is this
Yes.
okay?
Yeah, remember he was a lush.
All right. Then definitely going to start. We have any idea what he? So assume he's in like 30s or something like that.
Oh, Carl? Yeah. Late 30s, early 40s.
Just yell like, "Hey, Carl!" See who turns around.
This is to be fair, it is the UP. You'd be like,
Everybody.
Yeah.
It's 6 different people.
It's funny, Carl.
I'm gonna focus more towards the townies.
going over there?
Well, they're all townies, but yeah.
Well, the ones when they're dressed up and everything like that, you can overhear as you come. A couple of the high school kids walk over and say, "Hey, what'd you think of the game, Mr. Turleson?"
Oh, Turleson. There we go. Yeah. I'll go to Mr. Turleson.
Sturleson.
Sturleson.
Who's Mr. Sterlson?
Sturleson.
Sterilson.
How are you as the son of Sterile?
Sturl.
Stir.
Stir.
Beans.
My beans.
Well, since this is already off the rails, I've got
That's right. Don't fight it.
As I was at work, I've got a Bluetooth speaker, and there's a guy behind me. When we're doing returns, he likes about the same type of music, the older rock and roll stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, "Man, I've never heard All the Madman Across the Water by Elton John." I said, "I got it on here. I'll play it. It's a really good album." And it was funny. I started laughing because Tiny Dancer is the very first song. And he's like, "What's funny?" And I said, "Well, my ex-girlfriend, we were listening to this." And she goes, "I hope the song reminds her of me." And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, "Do I say it?" And I said, "I didn't say anything, but I was thinking to myself, you are neither tiny nor a dancer."
Yeah.
I said, "There's another Elton John that would remind me of you."
Honky cat.
No, the Smurf is back.
Oh. Sorry about that, Keith.
Or-
It was a knee-jerk reaction.
Or Razorface.
No. I mean, her face needed a razor, but it was all chub and hair. So, I mean, how would you describe that as razor face?
She didn't have a hairy face. It was just, it looked like a half-cooked bagel.
Uh-huh.
It did have kind of a just malformed. I don't know. Like it wasn't quite done yet.
Yeah, like somebody just taking a lump of pizza dough and just slapped it up against the wall.
But good enough.
Like poked it. Here's some eyeballs and mouth. Are good enough.
The one time that I saw her, I didn't get that. So she must have cleaned up really well for me because she was cute when I met her.
Oh, she could be. When she
Who are you thinking of?
I'm just giving my honest opinion.
Did you introduce him to your table?
That was the day that you dressed up that potato and brought her in. Tell your girlfriend, "This is my girlfriend, Bianca."
This is my lady. She's really short. Look at her. She got take it for me, baby. Check it out. If you put 2 plugs in her, she can make a light bulb.
She's energy efficient.
And she serves up well with steak.
I think the thing of it is, it wasn't that
she was gross.
She wasn't ugly by any way. It's just she was such a vile person. It made her ugly.
See, and that's it because I only met her for an hour or two.
Yeah.
And she was
There you go.
cute. She dressed up nice.
Yeah, and well, it was funny because with Rob, he was talking about her, and he goes, most of those, we'll say not traditionally attractive women have awesome personalities. She didn't. I'm like, you only met her like once. He's like, yeah, that was enough.
Yeah. That's when Brent looked at Rob and said, "Look who's talking."
Anyway, Mr. Sturlson.
Yes. Thank you, Eric.
You see the guy? He's you'd say in probably his late 40s. Has like a widow's peak.
All right.
Pair of horn rim glasses. He's wearing like a tweed suit.
He's a vampire.
Nerd.
All right.
Yes, sir. Yes, I am. I'm afraid I don't know who you are.
Flash
We're
the
from out
badge.
of town.
Are you with the other football team?
Yeah. Make sure you blow our cover within the first sentence.
No.
It's tradition.
No,
We have cover. You just like blowed our entire story to the old lady at the.
Blowed.
You're like,
I went with the FBI.
Yeah, so I flash the FBI badge.
I'm sorry. Is there something serious going on?
You're wanted for questioning.
No, nothing serious.
Give me a interaction, either interview or charm roll.
Will do.
At a one, you got the badge. We'll say 1-step penalty.
You're coming with me, dirtbag.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
Back to our van.
That will
Put a sack on his head. Yeah.
We're gonna black bag him.
We're pros, man.
That is a good success.
His wife and the other teachers that are with him, they're like, I'm sorry, Oliver, what's going on? He's like, oh, I'm just going to talk to this guy real quick. And he's like, yeah, hey, let's go over here where it's a little bit quieter. What's up?
Draw your weapon on him.
No,
Back off. Could you stop?
I'm sorry.
Both of you?
He's trying to role play.
Stop feeding each other donuts. You sugar buzz.
No, they're pretty much all mine.
What role playing? Psychopaths?
No,
Black bag 'em.
Eric. Eric is trying
saying
to.
Eric.
we were
Right.
here. We're
Finally.
here on an investigation. We heard a report of some missing campers a couple months back, and a more recent missing person.
There was, they drag you all the way up here over Carl?
Not normally the sort of thing that we would do, but considering we were already in the area.
Oh, just driving.
We're
Like-
investigating.
we
we're
were-
investigating.
We'll
a
take the
series-
questions here.
It's a series of tainted pasties that we're investigating.
Yeah. No, we were already.
Redo your role at a 4-step penalty.
You just got 3 idiots back behind you. Yeah, tell us
Oh, what an idiot! Can you believe he said that?
Smurfing rubes.
No, we
for
were.
anything. They're backwards morons.
Dummy.
yeah, Rita, they're Hicks.
We were already on assignment over a couple counties over, and we had this put across our desk.
Okay.
Sent us over.
His wife really overreacts. He took his layoff really hard about a year or so ago, and he's got a problem with the bottle.
Wife's name?
Aspirin.
His wife's name is Dee.
So,
Dee Cheney?
D. Z.
well,
Nut?
we had heard as much, but we were wondering.
Look, he'll probably just wander back in at some point in time. He's probably out in a cabin somewhere, sleeping it off.
He does this often.
Very often. It's nothing to worry about. Those campers, though, I'm not real sure what you're talking about. I mean, we have a lot of campers that come through here. Maybe they just went home.
Is there any chance that Carl's cabin was near the creek off Bishop Road?
No, that's about 8 miles, about 10 miles that way. I'm not real sure where Carl's cabin is.
So he does have a cabin out there. somewhere.
Cabin, tent, lean-to,
Uh,
dug in, something like that. I'm sorry. I know he goes out a
some
lot.
ditch that he might find himself in.
he's kind of gross.
I see.
Ooh,
That.
I didn't mean to say that.
Awfully
That was-
judgy of you there.
Yeah. Well, that's
There's nothing
that's
else
all
do
to
up
be
here, but-
understood there.
But judge,
Yeah.
It's my only hobby.
give me this. It's my only guilty pleasure. Okay.
Well, we are probably going to be in town for a couple days. I had heard from Anne over at the bed and breakfast that you have something of a local history museum.
Oh yeah. One of my hobbies is tracing our Scandinavian ancestors. This whole area was settled by the Swedes probably about 120, 130 years ago.
Not too long in the scheme
Nope.
of things.
Yep, relatively recent.
But here, why don't you bring your friends over? I'll grab you guys a beer. I have a pet theory.
Oh,
You good, Joe?
I was already there. You said free beer, and I just materialized next to you.
He's like Snoop Dogg from Half Baked. You go to bring the beer to your face, it's already gone.
I have my third pasty in hand. What's up?
So he sits you guys down. He goes, "You guys ever heard of the Kensington Runestone?"
No, I'd like to though.
I have not.
Well, over in a field in Minnesota, they found a runestone buried. Now, no one's really sure what happened to it, but I've seen pictures of it, and it looked like it had Futhark on it.
Come again?
20 minutes. Futhark.
Tooth arc?
Futhark.
Okay.
F-U.
A hole.
No, that's it. Just
T.
Tooth arc.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's it was the Norse writing system. Runes and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, supposedly they've got one in St. Ignace. I've been trying to get my hands on it. So I think this area was settled way before then by Scandinavians.
Oh,
Oh, you think
We're talking like 1100.
went up the St. Lawrence, forded their
Yeah.
way over here.
Yeah.
Ah,
Because
no
they
kidding.
found what looked like Viking launch points in Minnesota, in Wisconsin. We're not too far from Lake Superior. And we are in one of the biggest copper areas in the world.
Ah,
oh,
that's interesting.
1100. Yeah, that's
Where were those Nordic markings found?
Which ones do you mean? Like
the
Well,
Kensington
the
one?
closest ones. Yeah.
Well, there's supposedly, if you go over to Wisconsin, I think, or is Minnesota, there's supposed to be an old copper mine that has Futhark writing in it. Now, a lot of people think it's a hoax because, I mean, we do have Scandinavians that came over here, but I happen to believe that it's not.
Mhm.
Have you done any further research into this?
Just a bit of an amateur stuff, but
Well, that's definitely interesting. There's now there hasn't been any of that writing found around here.
not that I've seen or anything like that.
Hmm.
Nothing
Well.
definitive, but
Well, that's interesting. Anything else that's interesting locally?
well, we do have a wonderful viewing pond for wood ducks. And I happen to be the amateur curator of the Wagner Lumber Museum. Yeah, just saying.
Ah, yes.
Well, I'd like to take a
Please.
gander at your ducks.
French.
I thought you were going to make a comment about his wood.
No, I don't have anything definitive. I mean, we did find one thing that was kind of cool, but as to whether or not it's real or not, I don't know.
One thing you got to tell me about this now.
Tell you what, if you guys want to come to the museum tomorrow about 5 p.m., I should be able to wrap up classes early and come in and show you.
Oh, Well, it sounds like it'll be interesting. At least make this trip worth something here.
Yeah. But as far as Carl goes, I wouldn't worry about him.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll pop back up. Do people find him? Does he find town?
Yeah, he just usually stumbles back in.
Where does he get his liquor from?
Well, the Walmart.
I mean, if he stumbles off into the woods and goes on benders,
He brings a backpack full.
right?
He's got
So-
one of those helmets.
I'd like to find out where he usually gets it and talk to the clerk that sold it to him, see if they know where he was headed.
Well, we've heard that he's got like a still.
Oh, he makes his own.
Yeah.
That'll make you go blind.
I've only had it a couple times, and it was delicious.
Yeah, it's true. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
So
So
peach.
It was corn mash stuff.
Yep.
Very good.
Ooh, white lightning.
corn liquor. So yeah, he goes. If you guys want to stop by about 5, class wraps up about 3:30. Shouldn't have any homework or anything like that. So yeah, I can help you out.
Yeah.
Like I said, I mean, maybe it's something. Supposedly, one of the old farmers had it in a barn.
Okay.
And supposedly his great grandfather pulled it out from underneath a tree that he pulled up. But I don't know. I don't think it's real.
All right. Well, I can't say that I'm any sort of expert, but I'd definitely take a look here.
Okay.
I'm a fan of curiosities.
So, Waylon, what are you doing?
Nothing.
You're just standing in a corner staring.
I watch. I mean, that's what I do. I just,
I'm just
am
waiting for that bar fight.
The guard, yeah.
Give me a perception roll. It's on the back side of your sheet under perception. Under awareness. What'd you get?
Bad. I mean, what? I 10, 5, 2. I rolled a 12.
Yeah. Okay. Well, doesn't look like anything's major going on there. No, sitting at the table, relaxing with your paps.
Did not get a Pabst.
What, are you going to get a Heineken?
No.
Okay. So,
He's high class. He's got a Boone's.
Swirling my
a
boots.
bottle of Boone's.
give me woodchuck or give me death.
I like woodchuck.
I'll take the 2017 Franzia Select.
Yeah.
Hey, if it comes in a box, it's high quality.
Yeah.
Did you learn that from Carl's parents?
Yes.
Yeah.
Just think about
It had nothing to do with
Yeah.
my poverty combating my alcoholism.
So, yep. He says, all right, well, my family are going to get some dinner. So,
Well, appreciate the beer and your time. But yeah, we will see you tomorrow here.
Sugar.
just meet me at the museum. It's just down. If you take lupine and oak, I'll be right at the corner.
Lupine.
Yeah.
All right.
It's the name of our street.
Okay.
Do you find it funny?
Anything else?
Now let's do it to it.
Yep. Bed.
Walking back.
Nothing.
Well, pasties and beer.
Yep.
There we go.
I'm going to tie one on.
Woo!
I got your dog man right here.
My name is Sean McGinnis. I'll drink you under the table.
In Michigan.
It's a sleuth.
Did you guys see that study?
Sloot.
Michigan has the highest tolerance. Either the first or the second highest tolerance out of the whole country.
I believe it.
Yeah, it's not a
Yeah.
surprise.
For meth.
Well,
That's why we need so much of it.
Fago and meth.
I wouldn't say people are tolerating it. I'd say that they love it.
Sean,
Yes.
you're asleep.
Yes, I am. in a ditch somewhere because I got ripped.
It might be the the literal 14 pounds of meat.
He's drinking liquor out of like one of the pans for the patsies. Patsies.
Wow, that's the
Yeah.
worst one so far.
The pedos.
The pedo.
Hey, look. At least I got the vowels right on that one.
But you're woken up about 3 p.m.
PM?
a.m.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, I am a heavy sleeper.
Yeah, sorry. You woke up. Oh, go back to bed.
Been a long drive. Jet lag.
Yeah. So, you're woken up about 3 a.m. and you feel like there's a weight on your bed.
Okay.
As you roll over, you're greeted by what looks to be a timber wolf sitting on your chest.
I roll over and it's on my chest?
Yeah.
That's an amazing dog.
It moved with you.
Hello?
You're joined at the hip.
Puppy?
The wolf is knotted.
Gross.
Well, that seems right. He's on his back. How that even
Allow me. Have another one, dude.
Is this
Thank
a
you.
dream?
As the wolf looks at you,
Woof.
it leans in and goes, "You're gonna be one of us."
What the?
Oh.
The dog. And that dog talks, man.
You're,
What? Yeah, exactly.
and on your bed is, oh my god, guess you're gonna so wreck this.
Fresh little coil.
That's what I was. I'm like, dude, if he says there's a nice fresh dump, I'm gonna be pissed. There's a hot steamer.
I picked the wrong person.
That wolf is from Cleveland.
Oh man, I didn't do that.
Man, numb the wolves.
There's like a gross dog smell.
Ugh.
Like you slept on my couch in the past 4 months.
Gross.
Shut up.
So it's like slobber and unkempt mutt. Blech.
Delightful. That dog's an abomination. You wake up and there's like a heavy dog smell in the air, and you find that your blanket is covered with thick black hair,
Gross. I'm a redhead.
and your palm itches.
What? Well, that's for a different reason.
Unrelated.
Is there like the black spot or something?
There are 5 dots.
Oh.
I've seen this in the movie.
Hey, check for broken skin.
I don't know.
Well, not on your palm.
So broken skin where? Okay. I don't know where this is coming from, but I'll get out of bed and I'll strip naked and find myself a mirror or a person and say, hey, am I bleeding?
Thank you.
I'm just picturing Stark opening the door.
He stumbles out.
And then just
Am I
buck
bleeding?
naked going, "Am I bleeding?" And him just going,
Is this real life?
Close.
"Yeah." You flip on the light. You've got like a little basin sink deal in there, and you flip on the light and you see that the marks are gone.
Oh. Whew, there's a weird crap going around here.
But again, there's that gross smell of dog still in
I mean,
there.
it must be part of the pasty fever dream.
Too much meat.
Now, we got our own rooms. Is that
Yes.
correct? Okay. When it's 3 a.m, I'm not going to bother these guys. Gross. Ugh. I'll open a window. turn up the heat. And sleep on the floor.
Curled into a ball.
I'll see if I can find a dog bed somewhere.
He circles 3 times and then lays down. And goes to sleep.
Start pawing at the door. I need to go out.
I gotta pee.
Just start jumping.
Well, I don't know who aside from myself is the most knowledgeable when it comes to weirdness, occulty, weird whatever. Is it Ding Dong over there?
Nope.
No, it'd be him.
Hey, I'll go knock on chicken. I was going to say chicken fried lawyer, Southern Chicken Lawyer's door. And
You know he's gonna come out with like a
Is his-
lacy night mask, right?
is the door locked?
yes.
Damn it. I'll just knock a couple times and just keep shaking the doorknob. Knock, knock, knock.
Hey, you're woken up.
Oh,
And
dude.
again, there's like a weird smell in your room. It almost smells like a dog has been in there. And
Dude.
as you fumble with the lamp, you see there are muddy dog prints all over your bed sheets,
Oh.
Dude.
and your throat's really sore from the smell of dog.
And
From the smell of dog.
I'm the
Yeah.
one that ruins everything.
Dude. Hey. You up? Dude.
Bob says not so hard.
Open up the
Bob always says that.
Oh, my.
open up.
Bob does look. Bob did just give you a face that it's a mixture of intrigue and horror.
All right. I go over to the door, open it up, and like,
Yeah, but there are muddy wolf print. There are
Yeah.
dog prints, probably about the size of your hand.
Dude.
I look toward. I open up the thing, look back towards the window.
Dude, my room stinks. Come here. You gotta smell this.
It's kind of weird, but it almost looks like your window's been jimmied.
Oh.
Who's Jimmy?
You have something mess with you? Because
My room stinks.
yeah, so's mine. And I nod my way over to the bed there. Yeah, looks like a big old wolf's been in here.
Oh, snap.
Waylon,
Maybe I wasn't dreaming.
you're laying in bed. You feel that danger sense prickling at the back of your head,
Danger zone.
and you look up in the chair in the corner. There's a man sitting there rocking back and forth, and you're kind of weirded out because he only has one arm.
Blam, blam, blam.
I sleep with
I sleep with my gun.
I sleep with my gun.
Blah, 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 blah.
I sleep with my gun safety off.
He raises. You see that he's missing a hand. Raises the stump and then points the stump at you. And you go to get your. You see that he's an old man, bearded, and it's kind of weird. But it looks like he's wearing metal, like a metal shirt.
Okay.
And you flip on the light, and he's gone.
That was the chair.
Creepy ghost stump man.
Ghost stumpy.
As you look outside, there's a hook hanging from your car door. no, but I mean, you're not sure what you saw. I mean, it was just maybe a brief moment because I mean, you were fast enough to turn the light on, get your gun out, pop it in, put 3 rounds into the wall where he was.
Meanwhile, you wake up dead. 3 rounds in the back of your head.
His body.
Right.
These walls are paper thin.
It's a really good grouping, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's a really tight shot group.
No, but you almost felt like it. You know, it looked like an old, like Norse warrior type thing.
Huh.
I will, yeah. Shrug it off and go back to sleep.
I love all
Yeah,
this.
that's-
He's used
we're
to-
just like,
Seems right.
Dude, this
Sleepy
is
time.
what we do. Weird stuff happens. You know,
You're woken up to a dog with a shotgun in its mouth going, "Arr," and then run away.
No, come back.
It gives you a knowing wink and bolts.
No, but I mean, as you enter into Cam's room, you also are hit by that heavy dog smell.
Ugh, smells just like this, bro.
Why do you talk like a frat boy?
I don't know.
This, bro. Come on, it's my stinky room.
It's 3.
Oh,
it's
dude,
3
I just
a.m.
like what?
It's 3 a.m. I'm a totally different person.
Come on, bro.
I was waiting for you to go. It's 3 a.m. and I'm lonely.
Well, that's every night.
Oh,
but-
dude, I just deuced out his sheets. You gotta smell this.
it smells like a wet dog.
I dropped some K and I woke up.
Oh man, coming up out of the K-hole, man.
Did you see the dog? The wolf?
I looked over at the bed and I didn't even notice that there was anything on top of the sheets there.
It talked to me.
Really?
Yeah, man. I thought it was. I was pretty sure I was dreaming, but I woke up. Dog on my chest. He got real close. Again, I'm pretty sure I was dreaming. It said, You'll be one of us. Just like that.
Well,
I don't recall it going. Blah.
Well, he's imagining the red.
And, now,
rocket.
and then he, like, just gone, like a fart in the wind.
well, that doesn't sound like shadow people. Have you ever had any problems with sleep paralysis?
No. Gehenna has not come after me.
I go over and check out his window as well.
Yeah, you've seen the same things. Like it looks like something, except out his though. Instead of just being forced, it looks like there's claw marks on the sill.
Is the window open?
Yeah, because you
I
opened
push.
it. Because you opened it.
Oh, that's right. I push him out.
Defenserization.
I blame, and then I blame it on the dog.
The perfect crime.
We're on the
As
first
he-
floor.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as a
Oh, darn
ranch, it's a ranch style house.
Push him right in the bushes.
Snowbank. Ow! Why would you do that, you jerk?
Let's wake up the boys.
Yeah, let's go. We got some stuff to figure out.
All right, Waylon,
Early.
you wake up, you feel a weight around your neck.
Well, I will wake up, obviously. And be like,
Well, I mean, you're still kind of like in a daze from seeing the old man.
mm-hmm.
And around your neck is a necklace that looks just like this.
Those look like happy little seahorses that want you to go up.
But they are one.
They're not actually. I was thinking. I wanted to say that. I wanted to make that joke.
Oh. All right.
It's uploading something.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Apparently, the way to go is up to
Like,
your.
that
to
just
your,
means
to your mouth.
who's cool? This guy.
this guy?
McGinnis, give me an occult roll at a 1-step penalty.
Doobie doobie doop boop boo. And one
D4.
step is a D4. Thank you very much. And you said what? A roll? What roll again?
Occult.
Occult. There it is. Failure.
Really?
What is it, a plus or minus? You get a...
It's a penalty, so it's a plus. So I get 18, and 15 is my success.
Doesn't look familiar to you.
Weird, bruh.
Because you suck.
I really,
You could burn a last resort point.
I said bruh because I really was gonna swear, but I keep having to edit myself, so I say bruh instead. Sorry. That
All
doesn't
right.
look familiar. I mean, it's cool. Can I see it?
No.
Can I touch it?
No.
Can I lick it?
All right, so we're on the right path.
Absolutely.
We're asking the right questions.
Oh, really?
So
what about you?
nothing. I just had a shotgun waved in my face and ran out. I got nothing.
So they know you.
I have nothing but anger and resent and fury.
Grab
Futile fury.
Let's grab the camera equipment. It'll be interesting to take some.
Yeah, let's do some paranormal activity.
We're going to take some snappies here.
You just want to see me.
Some snappies. I'm going to get up and just stand at Chris's bed, motionless
Stare at me.
for hours.
I guess I'm gonna go to sleep.
Such a disappointing movie.
So, yeah, I'll go through and I'll take some shots of the sill, the sheets there. We're gonna get multiple shots of the. We're gonna get macro with the that amulet there. Can you take it off?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
comes
take-
right off.
I'm gonna take a long hot shower.
Okay, what are you doing? Like a reverse Google image search of the thing, or
Yeah.
And I will relay, of course, my story of the old
right?
Norse dude.
It actually comes up that is Tyr's symbol, the Greek. Yes, the Greek god Tyr, the Scandinavian god Tyr.
Got a what?
Stuff.
Justice.
Justice.
Cool.
Look him up on your phone.
But I don't want. You said I can't use my phone.
Well, to play Pokemon, but you can.
I have it turned off.
We're getting motions.
I don't have it turned off. From who? I don't see anything. I was almost pooped on by a dog.
The ocean.
What?
Seashells.
All
All right.
right, Tyr.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a long hot shower and try to wash the stink of mutt off of me.
To hide your sobbing.
And to check for, blood.
Yeah. No.
Make sure I haven't been violated.
The symbol in the middle there is actually called it is a Futhark symbol called, I'm probably mispronouncing it.
Tawaz.
Tawaz. It means T, which is where actually the letter T gets its name from. T.
Oh,
Cool.
now you described the old man.
Old man, beard, stoned.
Well, that's interesting here. It says Tyr had a limb consumed by Fenrir.
The wolf.
Yeah, monstrous wolf Fenrir sacrifices arm to Fenrir, who bites off his limb while the gods bind the animal. Oh, so they're looking to bind this wolf, and that was the price. Foretold to be consumed by the similarly monstrous dog Garmr during the events of Ragnarok. Interesting.
That's cool as hell. All right, let's go.
So not very cool at all? From
Yeah.
hearsay, hell is very warm.
That's a really strange.
Give me an occult roll and a 2-step penalty.
2? I didn't make it with a 1.
Try to suck less.
Uh,
Do you want to roll? Wait,
D6.
this one?
Yep.
That's even worse.
You're going the wrong way, man.
22.
See?
Yeah.
You should have rolled this one.
How about you shut your mouth?
I rolled a 6.
Well, it didn't matter which day I rolled. They both did crappy.
Well, again, you also have, I don't know if you want to use it for this, but how the last resort points work is you can burn them to shift it to a degree of down to one more degree of success. So, like, you could
So I can make a failure a success?
yes,
But just
an ordinary.
Cool.
I got 2 of them. Why not? I'll burn one to succeed on that particular roll.
He needs a pencil.
There you go.
Yeah, you're talking about Tyr. You remember hearing about how he was also supposedly the one that gave Sigurd, Germanic hero, runes of protection.
I prefer the 6 hour rune of protection.
And the rune that dude talked about
You'll
said
never
it
get a
had
shotgun.
had those letters and stuff on it, right? The ones that they found over in Minnesota or whatever.
Yeah, he was talking about.
And there's one
those.
supposedly in some dude's barn around here.
Well, I believe that he has it.
No, he said he tried to get a hold of it.
No, he was trying to get a hold of the one over in.
Saint Ignace.
Saint Ignace.
Oh, okay.
But he found a farmer around here supposedly found a stone
Yeah,
under a
that's-
tree, and that's what he has. But he doesn't think it's real.
Oh, right, but it's not in his possession. It's still in that barn, right?
No, that's where it was for a while, and that's where he got it.
Oh, okay. So he does. Okay, so that's in the museum. We'll be
Yeah.
able to check that.
Yep.
Okay, we'll get that tomorrow then. Or I'm sorry, later today.
Well, there's definitely something going on here. We need to call this in.
I agree with the Colonel.
I'm going to go see about getting a new room.
One without dog smell.
One without stinky wet dog. Do I feel any kind of like yearning for the amulet? Do I really want it? Deep inside me.
I told you.
Is that a yes or no? What the hell?
I don't
That's a
know.
gross.
That's weird.
No, I mean, just I'm like, do I look at them and go, wow, yeah, that's super cool. I want it.
No, you don't
Right.
go Gollum.
Okay, I'm just curious. I don't know. I'm all new to this being cursed stuff.
I'm not going to pick up any sort of empathic response off from any like inanimate objects. Normally,
You could.
Let me try that.
What are you using?
What the empathy?
Oh, you're using. Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean specifically. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
2-step penalty.
That's fair. All right.
Oh, then make it a 3-step penalty.
That's unfair.
That's unfair.
That's a linger.
Oh,
wow.
That's a 4.
Very nice.
So empathy. That's putting me in the good range.
Are you doing the medallion?
Yeah.
You see like a giant snowy plain stretching off as far as you can see, either direction, featureless. You see what looks to be a wolf about 20 foot tall, snarling as a man is putting his hand in its mouth, and then the vision fades.
Huh.
Sounds like a story we just heard.
Yeah. Well,
It was a good success, so 1 point.
cool.
Is there a? I know we're in rural.
You see that, as the hand bites down, that you almost get like a flash, and, the hand is severed,
Mm-hmm.
and then it fades back.
All right. Well,
And then the vision picks back up. Whereas the hand is grabbed, and you see that it's flensed to flesh, and the bone is actually steel, and is shaped into this medallion.
oh, okay.
And then you have a flash that the Yankees are going to win the World Series.
Boo.
What?
Oh,
No, I'm just
So the old man wants his arm back.
I got to put some
That's
money
why
on
you
that.
do.
okay. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just gonna do. I know we're in MFE right now, but I was gonna do a search to see if there are any wireless security cameras to see if maybe these things came in and I could see which direction they came from, or when they left, I could see which direction if I could do my little techno hacking.
Nothing like that. No.
Okay.
So, I believe the medallion would be fine to wear. Although I am feeling that it is connected to this tier, what have you.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, put it on.
Oh, it's on.
Now take it off.
Do it.
Now take it off.
Do it.
Slowly.
Do it.
But you can leave your hat on.
Do it.
Do it. Do it again.
Knew it.
Slow it this time.
What are you going to do with that beef bone? Do it.
Do a barrel roll.
He blew it.
Knew it.
All right. So
My mini broke. Glue it. Sorry.
all right. So yeah. Looking at these prints,
Mhm.
hand size, huh?
Yeah, like it would take up the entirety of your hand, not just the palm.
Yeah,
They're big boys.
I think they should.
They're weighty.
They should have given us bigger guns.
Like a shotgun.
At least you got guns.
Well, we can go to Walmart,
You
I
got a
guess.
pistol.
Really Walmart.
Yeah, that's true.
There's no waiting list.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that.
$1,200. That's gonna give us a lot of guns.
You can get like
A
6
day.
I'm sorry. I'm just picturing Chris's character walking in going, give me a 20 kilowatt plasma rifle.
Whoa, dude! Oh, just what you
Let's
see,
see, buddy.
Just what you see.
How you going to pay? Buddy, you can't do that in here. Wrong.
Yeah. Boom.
Okay.
Right.
So in my new room,
Moving on.
that doesn't smell like wet dog. Get my last few hours of beauty sleep. Waiting for the. Well, at this point, our next actual scheduled kind of thing is to go meet the dude in the afternoon after school. So what are we going to do in the morning?
Sheriff.
Yes.
Yeah, Sheriff, if we have time, drive out to the creek.
Yep.
Big boy breakfast buffet.
Yep.
Heck yeah. Going down to Reds.
I'm getting a continental at the bed and breakfast. I'm not paying extra.
It's not your money.
Not my
Big
money.
piles of bacon.
That was
all
awesome.
bacon.
Don't we have a $1,200 per diem? And Rick's like, no.
I do. I don't know about you guys.
Your per diem is picking up cans on the side of the road.
Yeah, I'm
That's
gonna
right.
go get
It's
the.
per dimes.
I'm gonna go get the Grand Slam breakfast with unlimited bacon.
Okay.
Unlimited.
I was just going to say no.
Until five
yeah, no.
until 5 p.m. Get me when you're done.
He's been defibbed twice.
Just hook up the AED to the
shock.
shot.
They just shock him and he just keeps chewing in between shocks. No, the morning, it's cloudy, overcast, typical Michigan December, November.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, start the day with heading off to Sheriff. What's his knob?
That's
Yeah.
that is not
Bellamy.
Starts with the
Bellamy.
Oh, that's his name. Oh,
Bellamy.
yeah.
Bellamy.
So you walk outside, you're all fatted. Wipe grease, omelet grease off your face.
Good.
You see that there is a police cruiser pulled up in the driveway there. Woo. And you see that there is a man lifting up your windshield wiper, putting a ticket.
Shoot him! Draw my weapon.
Are you really?
No, come on.
I don't know.
Whoa.
You just had a lot of sugar.
No.
You go to a weird place.
Why are we getting a ticket? Pardon me, officer. What the F?
You see, he's a tall, like whip thin type of man. His head is shaved. His eyebrows, though, are thick and bushy and meet in the middle. And you see that his hands are covered in thick hair. He gives you kind of like a weird impression of like almost like a silent film monster villain type thing for just a brief moment. He turns around and looks at you. Your registration there didn't come up with anything. Giving you a ticket for illegal parking. You're blocking a fire hydrant.
Are we blocking a fire hydrant?
There's one about 20 feet down.
All right, well, cool. How douchey do I get here?
Excessively.
Well, thanks, officer. I'll grab that ticket and kind of... I'll take care of this right away, and I'll go put it in the nearest trash receptacle.
Yeah, what do you think about that, Officer Fascist?
Oh, I'm glad you said fascist. That was close.
I will say that.
All right, give me a taunt. Give me a taunt roll.
Yeah.
3-step penalty.
I apologize, Willow
Yeah.
Man, but I believe my badge is bigger than yours, and I will present my badge. Ooh,
7.
it's a 7.
Yeah, and then I roll.
D8.
Ooh, it's 9.
That is
That's awesome.
That's a success.
Yeah. Success. Put that little man in his place.
Yeah.
He's actually about 6'2".
Put that tall, skinny man in his place.
Looks over at you. Got a mouth on you, boy.
Well, at least I know the difference between a registration violation and a parking violation, you deputy dog brown belly.
Whoa.
Deputy Dip Smurf.
You know, boy, we can have this talk downtown if you want.
Did you just call me boy?
Why don't we have it in front of the magistrate where we can go on the record, you weasel?
I am the magistrate.
Well, good, because
Around here, I'm the judge, jury, executioner. Boy.
Did you just call me boy?
Hey,
Boy?
excuse me there, deputy dog. How much federal funding does your pissant county get?
I don't know.
The answer as of today is none.
Because this right here, this little badge tells me that you and your 6 hours of law enforcement training can suck it.
6
Man,
hours.
you have really found your niche.
Go shine, my friend. Go shine.
This is your moment. It's awesome having a lawyer at the table.
And he did this off from one success.
Imagine you got it good. Look, I don't know what you Fed boys are doing in this town, but you got no reason being here. Do what you do and get out.
You just keep wallowing in your own ignorance. You don't know is the right response.
I'm
And that's the
already-
only response you're going to get.
I'm sorry. Have you read James Joyce's Dubliners? I have.
At the very least, stop impeding us. Get in your happy little funmobile and go away.
You ain't got to tell me what to do in my own town.
Oh, that's a suggestion, my friend.
Hortense.
Did you call me Hortense?
I love you, Hortense.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all he does. I just threw everything I had at him.
Yeah, he kind of backs off.
What's
Yeah,
the
All right, let's go.
Let's get in the van.
what's the badge?
and peel out.
I'm trying to figure out which one this is.
This is the deputy. Or sheriff. Sorry.
Oh.
This is-
Oh, it is the sheriff. Oh, I
That's
kind of.
Bellamy? Ah.
I guess he's not going to answer any of our questions. Sorry about that. I thought it was just a random deputy.
Well, since he said deputy, that's what I thought too.
yeah, he is the sheriff. Bellamy.
I would not have approached
Okay.
it quite that way. Or maybe I would have.
It still doesn't seem they're going to get a whole lot of assistance from Sheriff Dipsmurf.
All right. Well,
Deputy, I'm sorry, Sheriff,
Aye.
we got off on the wrong
He's
foot.
already got, because he told him to get in his
Oh, he's
own
already
car.
gone. Never mind then.
I feel that we need to meet him tonight with a black bag
well,
and socks full of pennies.
here's the thing.
Not bars of soap.
Now, this
Too nice.
might just be me getting all paranoid, but he seemed to have a little bit of hair on him.
Mm-hmm. Secret society.
We
And
should,
again,
we should torture him until he tells us the truth.
I'm fairly certain within an hour I'm
Have
going
another
to
Twizzler,
see
Chris.
everybody in town have the Innsmouth look here. So,
I'm already tired of being in this town. Let's hurry up and get somebody tortured.
I'm going to pay it.
It's just buy a bag of milk bones, go out in the woods, come on a plate.
We'll pile them up.
See what
real
happens.
No, it's a cryptid hunt. You need Twinkies.
neat. Oh, yeah.
yeah. that's
Squatches
true.
love these. Here, I'm going to eat half of it so that they know it's good.
Or cans of Coke.
I agree with the Colonel here. This is a conspiracy. This is the local leadership wrapped up in some sort of secret society.
I'd say it's entirely possible, considering that these reports never really got further than here.
As he drives off, you've noticed he's let the air out of your tires.
Murder.
Oh, well,
Murder him.
that's sad. Did he let them out via stabs? Or
No, just
Oh,
Just what? If you didn't puncture the tire, how'd you let the air out? I'm not asking you, Rick.
yeah.
What?
He just pressed down on the stem and let the air out.
Wow, he was here since like
He
2
was-
in the morning.
He was there for 30
Hold
minutes.
on. No wonder he was in such a bad mood.
man, I've been at this all morning.
It's only one tire.
Well, it's a good thing we got a pump in the back.
No, you don't.
We got a spare tire, though.
He took that too.
Yeah.
He took that, too.
You know what? What
This'll
we
get
do
him.
have is AAA.
Then he stripped the bolt on the spare.
Oh, come on.
The spare. The bolt on the spare.
Hey, I had a van and I had that happen. I couldn't get the spare off because the bolt that was holding it to the back was stripped. Don't laugh. I'm so glad your pancreas doesn't work.
I am
right.
feeling those. Those donuts are kicking in.
Can't go run a marathon.
Well, like that seems like a lot
Fine.
of
He didn't let the air out of your tires. He keyed your van.
No!
Vendor.
Get in the van. We're going after him. Now I'll use my driving skills.
Did he actually damage it in some way?
He keyed your van.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Screw that dude. Get in the
did
van.
he do that while we were watching?
No, he wasn't like casually talking to you.
He's walking over behind.
And
Can I? Here's what we think we should do. Can we forge a federal indictment for defacing government property and go intimidate him a little bit to see if we can get some information?
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Well,
That's
since
a
you're,
really good idea.
as you
actually.
drive,
Yeah.
I don't think you could prove it's because it's federal property because you're driving around a van that says Vanosphere.
Vanosphere.
I mean, imagine if we walk into him and flash.
Fantastic.
Fantastic voyage.
well,
It's got a unicorn painted on it.
well, here's the thing, fellas. Why would he do that before he had even met us?
Because he's a dick.
Yeah, well, the thing is,
As he was leaving, he told you multiple times, just get out of town.
Yeah, okay.
We're on the right track.
Yeah. We're like Rambo. We're not going nowhere.
I still say we go threaten him some more.
Brian Denny.
So,
Absolutely.
I don't know as if that's going to do any good. If he's a part of a werewolf clan, then we're not. I don't think we're going to rattle him too god's awful much.
Because they're breaking his fingers.
Well, the thing is, though, if
Did
it's
you
a
say
small
baking
town,
his fingers or breaking his fingers?
Yes.
he saw us with Sturlson. I think we need to keep at least a pair of eyes on him to make sure that he doesn't disappear on recess.
Well, I don't remember seeing any gangly, bald, hairy butthole at the bar last night. Do you?
No, but then again, I wasn't looking too hard for it because
Well, the dude kind of stands out in a crowd. 6'3" in the UP. He's literally a foot taller than anyone else.
That's a good idea. Keeping an eye on Sterlson 1 and putting a GPS tracker on that sheriff's patrol car.
You're going to go tag it?
I have a GPS tracker in this bullet.
Yes.
Do you have someone that has stealth as a skill?
Everybody has stealth as a skill. Just some people are better at it than others.
Not me.
I'm pretty okay.
I mean, I'm good at pickpocketing.
Not me.
I have stealth.
Can you, I'll give you the tracker, and if we can, yeah.
Yep, do that the whole entire time. Dun, 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 dun.
Unfortunately, though, if he does that, he just put a hidden camera up in the sorority house there. You know, I liked that movie as a youngster. I was watching it again. I'm like, this is kind of like sexual assault.
It's not kinda.
At the time,
it is.
It was acceptable.
Yeah.
Just shenanigans.
The 80s, bro.
I went and saw that at the drive-in.
It was a simpler
I'm
time.
pretty sure I only saw it when like on VHS. Long after it was released.
So, it's a small town. You're able to track him. He's in a cafe getting breakfast.
Mhm.
And you see that he's flirting with the waitress. And by flirting, he's like grabbing at her. And she's like, oh, he.
Kill her too.
Give me a stealth roll at a 2 bonus.
Whoa,
So
wow.
subtract a d6.
Dude, we're
Because
not playing
he's,
Dark
because he's
Heresy.
distracted by playing grab ass.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, it's a good thing I got the bonus, because, yeah.
So that's 12.
Mhm.
What's
Which
that
is a
make?
success. It's a success.
Okay. Yeah, you
Right.
casually walk by, and because you're Mr. El Blando,
Mhm.
pays attention as you casually slap the GPS tag on the underside of his car and ghost out. Yep.
El Blando Grande. That's what they call me in old Mexico.
I'm right.
Okay.
Bob is just shaking his head.
like, what?
You're getting Lee Trevino'd by Bob.
Yeah. That's been happening for a while.
That ain't going to change either. All right. Well, what were we doing? Oh, we're going to go keep an eye on Professor History guy class.
Sterlson.
He's like the school teacher or something? Is that
Yeah,
the
he's an
class he's
English
talking
teacher.
about?
Yep. He's an English teacher at a high school.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Stirls.
Hey, how far out is that Bishop?
8 miles.
It's 8 miles out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Start walking.
Yeah, it's a pain.
We only got one van.
As Stark is off doing that, another police cruiser pulls up to you three, and a girl probably in her late 20s, early 30s
The deputy.
gets out, and she's putting on her hat. She walks over and she goes, "Gentlemen, can I have a moment of your time?"
Well, certainly.
Depends. What she look like.
Officer, am I being detained?
I know my rights,
Okay,
man.
Mr. Sovereign Citizen.
I'm not talking.
I'm
like,
a traveler.
He's like, I ain't talking to you. Get me a lawyer. Get me Ron Kuby.
Officer, that flag on your patrol car has fringe on it, therefore you do not have jurisdiction to question me.
Okay,
I only believe in admiralty law and the UCC.
So unless you can get me out into international waters. She walks, she's probably about 5'9". She's got it's red haired, pretty pale. Kind of like, got kind of like a Karen Gilliam thing going. Gentlemen, can I have a moment of your time?
Certainly.
She walks over and she goes, Are you the FBI agents?
And
Yes.
Just scream it out at the top of your lungs. Yes, I'm the FBI agent. Thank you for asking.
yes, the FBI is me, and I am the FBI.
Ooh, we got it pretty good.
Oh yeah! Oh, I think some of that Pepsi went up the nose.
You
Well
son of a
done.
whore.
It was a yes or no question, not a I want to explain this all day. Yes. Yeah, that's us.
Yeah, I flashed the badge, dude.
You didn't even make a motion to flash a badge.
God.
I did.
No, she's no. You got the audio file
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's how we got it.
She goes, I've been trying to find out what's going on with those campers for the past few months, and it just keeps getting buried. And she goes,
Why are we whispering?
because you're out in the middle of a lawn, in the middle of the town,
Well, we can go
conspicuously.
somewhere else.
And he's over there going,
Get in there.
I am the FBI.
Get in our windowless van.
Is that a couch?
It's all decked out. Crushed velvet everywhere.
Why does it say braziers?
I don't like this.
She goes, my name's Stephanie Talbot.
Well,
Another
Stephanie.
Talbot.
What did you just say?
Said another Talbot.
What do you mean? It's the only one.
No, that's what we mentioned before was her name.
Oh, her.
Being
Okay.
deputy.
Okay. I got you.
Well, deputy, what's first of all, we find let's find a way to get get somewhere where we can actually talk and not.
Over here where no one can see us.
Can we talk over there?
Let's go to a second location. No.
Never go to a second location.
Right. Yeah, you guys can hide behind the van.
Mhm.
Type deal. And she goes, yeah, I've been trying for months to find out what's going on.
So
We just found their car and their cell phone. Did you guys get those pictures?
we
Do you-
received the pictures,
A
but
picture.
Can you get us the file?
He's already deleted it. All I have is the backups that I made, and I already sent them to you.
Okay.
Would it help if we killed him?
He just doesn't want anyone around here thinking that it's some sort of weird werewolf town. He doesn't think it's real. But you know what? I've seen it.
oh, you've seen werewolves?
I don't know what it was. It was like a big dog man.
Where?
And it's over by the wildlife park. It's if you go down Bishop Road and follow the creek up, there's like a weird circle.
Are you from this area originally?
No. After I graduated from MSU, I just took the job and came up here.
How long have you been here?
Not very long, maybe about a year or two.
Do you have family here?
Nah.
Leave tonight.
Okay. I have to pack my cat, Mr. Snuggles.
Mr. Snuggles. No. We have a reason to believe that you might be right. Now, you say there's a circle. Please define.
There's a little creek. If you take Bishop Road down, just follow it north up through there. I was out there duck hunting earlier last year and found it, and it just gave me the creeps. It's like there's like a big stone out there.
This
And there's like this cabin that's out there. It's weird.
This Bishop Road keeps on coming back up. So, big stone, a circle, a cabin, odd feelings.
Yeah, I feel kind of weird trespassing on private property anyway.
Whose property?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But you know it's private property?
Well, there's signs.
Oh.
Say private property.
Oh, gotcha. Well, maybe that might be something we could do a little research on to see who owns the property. Just to, dot our I's and cross our T's. But yeah, definitely going there is going to be a good plan.
Is there
just while we're killing time till our 5 o'clock meeting?
Is there well, that's the thing. I assume that you already looked into the private property matter on that, or do you not have access to those records?
I honestly just didn't even think about it.
Do you recall anything,
Well-
that would have stood out about the rock? I mean, was
It
just
had
a
like
bolt or something there, or was there?
yeah, it had like weird symbols carved onto it, like they're real curvy. Looked like you ever seen like
Skyrim.
yeah, very much like that. That's actually like the Skyrim stuff.
All right. Okay, that's good information. Officer Talbot.
So, a question here about this Carl Cheney.
Oh, he's like a little drunk.
Yeah.
His family used to be some big deal around here.
So they've been around here for a while.
Long time. Like one of the founders of the town.
Yeah. So about that,
He got laid off. We used to have a lumber mill up around here. It went down to like a skeleton crew, and I think he thought he was just pretty much guaranteed to have a job, and it closed down, from what I understand, and he kind of became a drunk.
How long has it been since that closed down?
I think 3 years.
Yeah, and only just recently has he disappeared for a longer time.
He
than normal.
he comes and goes. I mean, there's like a duck hunting club or a hunting club around here that goes out in the woods.
So you wouldn't happen to know the members of that hunting club or where they?
Well, the sheriff's one of them.
Yeah,
He
that's
goes
a
out there.
surprise.
Yeah.
There, Tim, guy that owns Reds, he goes out there.
Burn that place
All
down
right.
too.
But yeah, they come. I guess they were all friends in high school, and that's just them. But they've been kind of ignoring Carl.
Hmm.
He went out the res.
And
And there's a couple other guys. There was the old foreman at the lumber mill, Scott Chambers, and his brother Chris.
Chambers. The
All
pasties
right.
are made of people.
Oh no!
The pasties are made of. It took
And
me a
then-
second to sink in.
There was the other one. He's the football coach, Dick Miller.
Hmm.
And in fact, his dad was the one that they all really looked up to. He's the one who used to take him out in the woods. His name's Joe.
Joe's still around?
No, he passed away.
All right.
Hell of a carpenter.
All right.
Your ignorance.
So I mean, I assume it's still quite early, correct?
Do it.
Number 3.
Filthy swine.
I assume it's still quite early.
Yeah, it's only like maybe about 9:30.
Yeah.
Do we want to split the party and
Yeah.
have one or two of us go with Officer Delightful?
She goes, I got to get back on duty. I'm sorry, guys. I just wanted to talk to you for a moment.
No, we appreciate your time, Officer Talbot.
Thank you.
You know, this is a small
Oh,
town.
what
I'm
was the
sure.
deputy?
I'm sure you've been seen talking to us right now.
No, I haven't.
Well, enjoy death.
Well,
Thanks, officer.
I will.
Bye.
Yeah, I tried to help you.
Well, bye.
now let's so here's what I'm thinking. We get one of us looking into the records on if we can get into records on the that property. One of us to make sure that our English teacher chum is okay, and man, I don't want to send another 2 of us out 8 miles. That 8 miles
That's-
isn't too stupid far with the vehicle, but we've got the drone. It might be good to get some aerial shots to, kind of get a lay of the land and maybe where
Oh yeah.
that.
So we're not
that stuff is.
just stumbling around the woods. We kind of
Yeah.
know where we're going. Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Very minimum, follow the creek.
Well, your drone could actually just map
That's
the area
kind
and
of what I was.
lay it right onto your phone.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So we can all be in the van, just having separate tasks.
Yeah.
Because I'm assuming our van is we can hook it up to one of our phones and get on the old internet and do any research and
Yeah,
hack it around.
the
to
van-
find,
We'll have a satellite uplink. In
yeah, the van
Yeah.
does function as a mobile hotspot.
yeah.
Yep.
So
Okay.
we can research as much as we can what's available for. I mean, owner of that property should be fairly easily found.
Yeah,
gotta-
that is.
you gotta
something we
register
can
that
do
stuff.
online. Yeah.
And I will go get the pasties.
You You are going to end up like Dib from that Invader Zim.
You guys hungry? Man, I'm hungry. I bet you they got breakfast pasties.
More man than
Sure
chair.
they do.
More chair than man.
Bloated on meat. Oh.
Yeah.
All right. So let's check it out.
Yeah.
Make sure Sturlson don't get killed.
Okay. So a quick check on the property records. You give me a hacking roll.
OMG hacks.
Because you are using your tech, you'll get a 1-step bonus.
Ooh.
So subtract a d4 from it.
You're gonna need that.
Oh,
D4,
yes, I will
wow.
need that D4. Let's get a 4. 2. 16. I missed by 1.
You're kind of surprised that there's kind of a fairly sophisticated defense system on this.
All right.
It looks like panes have been made to. There's a bunch of shell names attached to it. You're not able to get to the root of it as to who owns the property, but it looks like there has been some panes to cover up who owns it.
Do I have enough information to get anything back to the home office to have them help us out and work on it?
You can send them a message, but it's going to take them probably about a day or so to get back with you.
I'm going to do it anyway, even if...
Okay.
Yep.
Actually, you immediately send a message going, why would there be private property in a national park? That's kind of weird. Why would they go out of their way to cover that up? We'll look into it for you.
Beauty.
Get you thinking.
Could just be a smoke screen.
It could be a red herring.
What were you doing?
Getting pasties.
You were being... Okay.
I got nothing else really to do, so yeah.
Stark, what are you doing? You come back, they tell you what's going on.
What's going on? Well, I'd be interested to see what the teacher guy would think of this amulet thing.
Okay. And Clark, what are you doing?
Well,
Price.
We
I'm sorry,
do-
that's your last name.
we do want to run that drone over the area.
Okay. You have to drive a little closer. I mean, it's not like a...
Yeah. Yeah, it's not like the drone has.
Bring up
infinite
satellite
reach.
imagery.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
Okay.
gonna do that.
So give me what... I'm assuming you're going to let him do it?
Yeah, I'm gonna let him operate the thing. I don't know what I'm doing.
And I'll roll my original curse D20, not the new D20 that I rolled all those 20s on the other day.
So give me... Give me a vehicle operation at a 1-step penalty.
Hey, I can operate vehicles.
Oh,
Yeah, you got to stop rolling
yeah.
garbage. dude.
Nope, I've already missed that. I rolled 17.
Well, let me try this. I'm trying to think because there's not really... That thing hates you.
Ah, jeez.
Oh, this system predates drones? Yeah.
Give me... You're able to slap something together to make it easier. Give me a jury rig roll at a 3-step bonus.
Sure, there you go. Yep,
Be a
that
D8
is
subtracted.
right there.
That's a 12.
And you said D8?
Subtracted, yeah.
That's
You really could speed up by rolling both together.
yeah, I know.
That's a 12.
That's a 10.
Yep.
10.
I made it.
Okay.
Not my fancy way of making it, but I made it.
So you're able to slap some controls together. Give me that vehicle roll again at, we'll say a 1-step penalty. D4. It's one that has 4 sides.
This
Yeah.
one, yes. I needed the crappy one though.
Okay.
Oh, dude, -3.
Ah!
That's a 5.
I rolled a 1,
It's a-
Oh, it's a penalty. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yes, penalty.
which
Still.
is
Still pretty good.
the
Still should be good. Yeah.
yeah. Wait, where'd it go? Where'd
It's a good
the vehicle
success.
one go?
That's good.
yeah, you're good.
That's a middle of the road success there.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Middle of the
Yeah.
road.
You fly it over, and you can see that there's like a clearing. I mean, it's just heavy woods all around it, but there's a clearing that's probably 250 yards or so across, and you can see what looks like a large standing stone in the middle, and then there is a like an old-fashioned log cabin. It looks really old, but it's still maintained fairly well.
Hmm.
See if we can get closer in on that thing. Maybe get us some
Thermal
more-
imaging. Is there anybody inside?
Well, no. Closer images of
It's a
that
roasted
stone.
chicken.
I'll do a sweep of the area first with the infrared. Any warm bodies?
Oh, but there are cold ones.
One with a shotgun. You can't tell. It's like the cabin's shielded.
Oh.
Huh.
Then what the colonel was talking about, getting close up with the stone. Any runes? Glyphs?
Yes, actually. As you are doing that, I will. You see exactly what the stone looks like.
Ooh.
But unfortunately, seeing as all drones aren't very quiet, then you hear bang, and you see nothing.
Yeah. Well, it's going to have to be a pretty good shot.
But then because you haven't had a drink in the past 2 hours, your hands start shaking.
Oh, no.
I got the DTs.
My alcoholism. Well, I'm good now.
And as soon as it loads. All right. That is what.
Oh, wait. We got to check our phones.
Yep.
Oh, wait. Huh?
That is what you see.
I'm looking.
Ooh.
Is that on the book phase?
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yep.
Huh.
Looks like a little Nordic boogieing on a dog's face. That'll teach it.
All right.
Oh.
Now, for all intensive descriptions that we've gotten of rune stones, would this fit the bill?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So, that might be something to take to Sturleson there. Well, I think he can read the things,
Yeah.
at least.
Agreed.
Although that does look like somebody stepping on a dog.
All right. What, like, how long has it been taking to get this stuff around? And
About 3 or 4 hours.
okay, so we're probably talking noonish or so. All right. Good time for lunch.
Pasties?
Hey,
Are you just trying to
anyone?
make it morbidly obese?
I like pasties.
God. You're going to clog yourself up with those things, dude.
I'll go for the chicken this time. I hear it's better for me.
Oh, you always got to. I don't like the beef. Ugh. Beef pasties, gross.
Really?
Do you go ketchup or gravy?
Let's get that. Let's make that quote viral.
Gravy.
Ken says,
Come on.
I don't like the beef.
I don't like the beef.
All right. So,
I don't know why I find that so funny. I'm sorry.
Like,
yeah.
I don't like the
let's continue.
No, sir.
no, sir, I don't like it.
Continue observation on our boy Sturleson there.
He is in school right now.
Sturls.
I have him in the crosshairs. He's not going anywhere.
Maybe just make sure he doesn't get called out or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you can see he's teaching about, Fahrenheit 451.
Chlorophyll. More like chlorophyll.
Am
It's
I
an
right?
English teacher. Why is he teaching about chlorophyll?
Because he's the teacher. It's in Backwoods UP. They've
Oh,
got
yeah.
grades K through 12 in one room.
Apparently, someone's never seen Billy Madison. No, he's just teaching class.
All right.
Kind of stares out the window
Let's
at
go
you
wreck the joint.
and shuts the blinds.
Start throwing pebbles at the window.
Do they have a
Professor.
Do they have a local branch of that records office?
No. There's a post office, a bar, a general store, some houses, and an old abandoned lumber mill.
Sounds
No.
about right. An old abandoned lumber mill.
How long do
We
you
could
think the
Scooby
sheriff is
that.
going to be playing grab ass and tooling around? Maybe we can let ourselves into the cop shop or in his office. Thoughts?
To what end?
Yeah.
I could hack into it.
Look your records and stuff.
Yep.
I mean, Talbot said that he deleted that stuff, but maybe he didn't delete it. Maybe he just
Maybe
Carried away.
he's not good with computers and did not completely delete
It's
it.
well, it's already
Maybe he's not as smarty as he is tall.
it's an unbelievably sophisticated security system. I mean, we could try, but I'm not optimistic.
Then we'll just take everything.
Wait a minute. Were
Send
the
it
records,
to the lab
Were the
via
records
drone.
in with that police?
Yeah, he deleted everything.
Supposedly.
What about this? What about the wood, the lumber mill?
It's just an old out of business lumber mill. Nothing of particular interest.
Okay, so let's fast forward until the class is out. I can't think of anything else really to do until then.
Well, did you want to go talk to Carl's wife?
I mean, we could.
Dee Dee?
D.
D. I don't.
I'll talk to her.
You guys can go ahead.
I'm fine with it.
Newts.
Is that her?
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna go talk to her.
What is she doing with Carl?
I don't know. What are all
Lose that zero.
That's
His hero.
That's the story of my life. Why? Why?
Why? All right.
I got no money.
Yeah.
I got
All right,
no
well-
class.
Knock, knock.
I got.
So who's talking?
Who's talking? Who's staying and keeping an eye on?
That'll be
I'm,
me.
I'm not talking.
All right,
you better. Not. You can taunt her.
Yep.
tell me what I know. Tell me what I know. You tell me what I know right now.
You know, you talk to a couple people, and the Cheney house is actually. It looks like kind of similar to the one you're staying at.
Mhm.
It's a 3-story, old-fashioned, borderline mansion
Okay.
looking thing. You knock at the door, and you hear, it opens up a bit. It's got a chain on it. You see an eye come out and go, Augur. Maybe go feet.
What do you want?
You can see someone looking in and go, can I help you?
Is this the Cheney residence?
Yeah, that's why it says Cheney on the mailbox.
Well,
Oh, soft.
I just bought some knives, so not interested in any more of the Ginsus, but thank you.
show the badge.
Oh, are you here for Carl?
Well, that
Oh, no,
is
baby.
that is what we came around here for.
We're here for you.
Yes. Maybe maybe come in.
So you're showing your badge and everything like that?
Mm-hmm.
It's not that bad.
Preventative measures.
Yeah.
We need to start.
You shouldn't last the door. It's the house is packed with old bric-a-brac, old furniture, like old floral patterns.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Bric-a-brac.
She takes you in. She's like, "Do you guys want coffee or something?"
Got any pasties?
She looked like she might actually have pasties.
Hey! All right. You got any of those?
That's not what she looked like.
Coffee would be
Oh.
fine. I appreciate it.
Yeah, they just said that he's probably just drunk somewhere, but I mean, he's been gone a week.
I take it that that's not normal.
No, he usually goes off. He used to go off with his friends there. They'd go on camping trips.
Mm-hmm. How long would these camping trips normally take?
Yeah, there's no real specific day, just about once a month. Sometimes the beginning of the month, sometimes towards the middle of the month.
How long are they gone?
3 days.
Do you know where they go? Did he ever take you out there with him?
No, it's like a guys getting away from their wives thing. Like, they go camping or fishing or.
Sorry, I'm not supposed to be asking questions. I'm not there. Never mind.
Yeah, you are. Oh no, you're droning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
So the rest of the fellas there now they it sounds like he hasn't gone with him in the last I don't know.
They had a bit of a
couple
falling
times.
out.
About when did that happen?
Back in July.
July.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything that you heard the particulars of?
No, it's really none of my business.
Well, ma'am, I'm just trying to follow up.
Give
on
me
every
a
possible
charm
thing
roll.
here.
At a 2-step penalty.
2-step penalty. That's a 10. So for charm, that's a success.
She kind of hesitates a bit. He doesn't like it when I start asking him questions about that stuff.
And
He's been getting weirder and weirder. He spends more time in the basement.
the basement.
The basement.
Does he have a workshop down there, something like that?
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, he takes a bunch of cats down there with him.
What?
Then he comes up with teriyaki.
No, I was
well-
thinking South Park. Cheesing.
Cheesing.
Yeah. No, he just spends more and more time down there, and if he's not down there, he's down at Reds.
Have you
They booted him out a couple times.
have you gone down to the basement since he's left?
Yeah, just went down there and cleaned a bit. Why?
Well,
It's clean.
Nothing in particular there. I was wondering, perhaps they might have given some clue as to where he went.
Well, if she takes you down, it's one of those ones that has like the almost 45-degree angle hallway going down into it.
Okay.
She goes, "It's all yours, sir. If you want to come down." She flips the light on. It kind of buzzes a bit.
All right.
His workshop's down at the far end to the left.
Okay.
Be sure
Far
to
end
shuffle
to the
your
left.
feet to make sure you hit all the tripwires.
Oh.
I'm joking. Yeah.
Oh.
No, she says, "Yeah, sir. Go down there if you want, sir.
All
You want to
right.
come with you, or
If you would, I
okay?"
hate to pry around. So heading down.
Right. You see, it's just like a workbench type deal with a bunch of tools up.
Okay.
There's an old CD player.
All right.
Just looks like a typical work area. If you want to give me a search roll,
All right. Search.
and a perception.
All right. Perception. That is.
Or investigate, whichever one you would rather do.
We'll see. I'm going to guess that these are intelligence skills. Let's see.
Should be under
here.
will.
Will?
Middle of the pack.
I've got awareness, and that's about it.
Okay, that'll be a 3-step penalty.
Yeah. All right.
You do have last resort points.
That is true. And I'll be using one.
What'd you roll?
Well,
17 on the die.
Oh,
It-
okay.
yeah, I'm using one to get down to success. We were definitely in the 20s.
Okay, so mark one off.
Yep.
Okay. You're poking around. Your foot hits like a box that's covered with a blanket
Okay.
underneath it. It's an old steamer chest,
All right.
and it's locked.
Excuse me, D. Do you have the key to this?
Oh no, that's his special chest. I don't touch that.
His special chest. I'm sorry.
He's had it since he was a kid. I don't like to pry.
Oh, completely understood. However, if anything untoward has happened to him, which I don't believe that it has.
I don't. Do you? Okay.
All right. I do not have lock picking necessarily. Does anybody on the team?
You do.
I got pickpocketing.
Oh,
I have lockpick.
I got a key right here.
Doesn't help.
I call you. I call you in. We have an expert man. It won't be but a couple of minutes here, and he won't be doing any damage at all to it.
okay. Yeah, we'll just you drag it out. He comes rearing up in the van. It says, it says Vanitude on the side of it, or Vanity.
Van.
It's just like one of those old-fashioned heavy brass round locks. So go ahead and give me a lockpick with a 1-step bonus.
Not that one. Not the crappy one.
That's
That's the one. Yep, come here. Yeah.
So that is a 8.
Eight.
Did you do it?
Yes, I did. Did I do it really, really well? No, I didn't, but I did it.
Okay. So what it opens up into is there's a strip of fur wrapped in there, and there are 2 jars in there.
okay.
And what's
Jars
in the
of-
jars?
Ooh.
Yes, pasties.
Oh man.
Pristinely preserved pasties.
They can put them in anything.
It's not working. Sorry, I'm having technical difficulties. There we go.
Having technical difficulties trying to figure out how to get to the pasties they're in.
Yes, nothing but pasties. This whole game is just
How
pasty
can
time.
how can you see them? They're in a
Yeah.
jar of gravy.
You guys eat yourselves. And underneath that is a pouch.
Okay. It's in
Made-
that pouch.
Made of.
Fur.
Oh, good. Not human.
It's like
leather.
it's like an uncured,
Ew.
Yeah.
I mean, very rough.
Oh, your mother liked it, Trebek.
Sorry, I'm trying to do like 3 different things at once here.
All right.
Oh, that's way easier.
So, a couple of jars, a pouch with stuff.
Okay, and this is what you see
Ooh.
Oh, do I need this?
once it loads.
'Kay.
Give me a second.
Would this be something of a lore type nature?
Some of it. The one jar contains that yellow amber-ish substance. The other jar contains that purple flower.
Okay.
And then the bag contains polished stones covered in runes.
Mm.
All right.
And you see that the pouch the runes are in, it actually unfolds into like a weird chart covered in runes.
Looks like candy.
Huh.
The amber has a very fragrant, strong odor.
Oh, strong odor of what?
Frankincense.
Hmm. All right.
Attempt to look these things up.
Yeah, biology or botany?
No.
Well,
Give
I was-
me
Nope.
I'm saying attempt
I'm
to look
looking
these
for the,
things up.
like
Google
the,
does.
the lore and the
an occult
whatever.
roll
Yeah,
at a 2-step penalty.
gold.
You see that the strip of fur is actually a belt made out of wolf hide.
Huh.
Put it on.
Is that a 20?
No, it's a 14. But it is for a cult. I think I still made that.
Talking to the speaker, please.
Wherever it is.
Yeah, right there.
There it is. Ah, I still made it with the 15.
You did?
Yep.
Well, you recognize the plant as vervain. It is supposedly has mystic properties.
Okay. I mean, properties of what? Like,
It's used in
remove
like
disease or-
rituals.
okay. Just overall.
We should
And
take-
the stones are runic, like casting stones, used to, like an oracle type thing.
All right.
Divining.
Funky. Your
What's wrong, Ken?
your husband's got some fun stuff in here.
kind of kinky. We should take it with us.
Have you known? Have you known to have any kind of, weird soothsaying? Knowing it's going to rain.
No, nothing like that. That's weird.
What about this amber? Do we know anything about the amber?
Yeah, that's frankincense.
That's the okay. So it is frankincense.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, that's that is nifty stuff.
Yeah. Interesting. Let's
I was half expecting this to be his old like
Gotta put
war
that
chest
down
or
and-
something.
What's
Yeah.
that?
I was half expecting this to be like his old war chest or something.
Find an M1 in
Right.
You know the one.
I hate you.
Okay. Well, he
Yeah,
didn't take this stuff with him, so. Well, if these are.
Give me an occult roll at a 3-step penalty, Chris.
3. That's a D8, correct?
Yeah. Yeah.
Make it.
Oh.
Wow.
That, what is it, occult again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, with that, 4 in total.
What?
Nice.
That is going to be a super duper amazing.
Nice.
You remember reading
Everything.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. You remember, it kind of strikes a chord with you that there was something that the Roman poet Virgil had mentioned, that there was a sorcerer that took vervain and frankincense and could make a mixture while wearing a wolf's belt and transform himself into a wolf.
You should do it.
It's weird that a poet would do that.
He knew somebody.
Oh.
He wasn't like,
It wasn't
Virgil.
I'm asking for a friend. Wow, that's pretty funky. I'm not gonna share that information aloud.
Yet.
Just ask D. Well, this is old memory had with him since he was a kid. Did he take this on his excursions?
I don't know.
You remember? When he normally packed to go with his boys, what was he packing? Just clothes or gun? Did he go hunting, that kind of thing?
Yeah, fishing rod, that
Okay.
type of stuff, change of clothes.
You ever bring
Crisco.
anything? He ever bring anything home? Like, he was
Food.
successful?
He always
In
came
his-
home
in his
really
house?
happy.
Okay.
Real happy.
Yeah, see, some ladies might wonder about that.
Too happy.
Almost, but not quite. Too happy.
Was he more amorous when he came back from those trips?
Randy.
Come on, you can tell us.
Big howl like a
Come
dog.
on.
Hey.
Mongo straight.
All right, that's interesting. That's information that I will pass along to these fellows when we are not in her presence.
Okay. So it's about, you wrap it up, and it's about time you're going to go meet Oliver.
What did you
mean? Oh, my God. He's waiting outside. He's got the museum unlocked for you. Hey, guys, what's up?
Well,
We were meeting you here?
also, we
I was just making sure you had a good day.
we had a productive one, certainly.
Come on in. Take Shin. I see there's like a bunch of like saws and severed fingers.
Oh,
Really?
Oh,
He uses them to light pull.
It is the lumberjack museum. And lumberjacks in the day.
Yeah, like the log hooks and everything like that. In case you buy any to his office. And he goes, all right, and he's rummaging around in a shelf. And he goes, here it is. And he pulls out a 3x4 stone. And this. Why is that not working?
Get it?
3x4, like a 3-inch by 4-inch.
Foot.
So
Oh, man.
he's
Pulls
a
it out
beefy
of his
boy.
desk?
Yeah.
Big and
It's in a shelf. It's not in his desk.
He just pulls it out, one hand, twirls it around. There you go.
yeah.
You go to pick it up.
Man,
Rip attendant. Oh!
what is this?
No, you fool. And this is what? It looks like. And if you could describe what it looks like.
Does it look really similar to the other thing?
And pictures a go.
All right. While we're taking a look at the stone, somebody show him the rock from the circle
Mm-hmm. Yep.
and get his thoughts on that.
Oh, what do you got? Sitting there looking at it.
Here's a picture of a rock in a circle.
Huh. That's very similar to what we saw on that stone. Show him the picture here.
Wow. Huh. Do you guys know where this is at?
No.
Because I'm having a hard time.
This is I think we might have found some proof for your theory.
Well, do you know? Can we go there? Because I can't read it from here. The lettering on it. I can see some of it.
I think maybe we should head to that barn too.
Well, and I look over at Kenny there. Do you think we're going to be able to ensure this gentleman's safety?
I mean, I can't guarantee. We'll do our best, but
I might kill him.
I might kill him.
And he's looking at it and he goes, well, it says something about Fenrir?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
I can't
makes
read
sense.
most of it. If you can get me a little closer. I mean, like right here. And he goes, that's the F and Fenrir. I think this is depicting the binding of Fenrir's.
What about this? No, that's the amulet thing.
What about this?
Interesting. Well, that's the symbol of Tyr, who was, as part of the deal, because Fenris didn't trust the gods, he put his hand in Fenris's mouth as a sign of trust. And when he was bound, he bit the hand off.
Gotcha.
All right, so
So where is this barn that supposedly had this not real runestone?
That's it's out off,
from Bishop.
yeah, up the creek there.
Oh, on the way. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in
Yeah.
the same area.
Then let's go.
Yeah.
Sure.
Pack up your things, mister.
And if we're worried about him getting hurt when we get there, we can just send the drone out again.
Yeah, just grab what you might need, your little whittling stones and
Whittling stones.
spec glasses, whatever you need to help you read.
Well, okay. He goes, I'll just meet you outside. I call my wife. I know we're going to be gone.
I do take some snappies of this stone.
He goes, well, this stone actually also depicts Fenris.
Yeah,
So maybe there's a correlation. I didn't know this area was out here.
entirely possible.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Wait a minute.
Good idea.
To the van.
Out.
Is your wife from this area?
Yeah. Our high school sweethearts. Maud.
What's her maiden name?
What's Maud's maiden name there? Just curiosity.
There's nothing made in a
Miller?
mod.
Oh.
What? Oh.
Miller. So, yeah, Miller was one
Joe
of
Miller.
She wouldn't happen to be.
No, Joe wouldn't have kids.
She wouldn't happen to be the I don't know, daughter of the football coach, would she?
Sister.
Sister, got it.
Let's just
That's
I'm just going to hurry him out
Yeah. So
so that he doesn't make his phone call.
yeah,
he's doing it as you're going out.
No time.
No time for this technology.
He grabs his phone, throw it, and it explodes. It's for Aqua Teen Hunger Force thing.
Yeah, Kenny, as he's making that call, I pull you aside. I believe we're gonna have some trouble.
That's why I'm here.
The only reason I'm here.
Yes.
And then in the van and off.
Yeah, so he's that call. I have a feeling that if she
Getting company.
knows it,
Yeah.
he knows it.
I hear you.
Mm-hmm.
He just goes, hey, honey, those guys I was telling you about, we're going out to something they found. I'll be home. No, I don't know. I guess I could be home before 8.
Yes.
I'd say that's a
Okay, so TiVo Modern Family.
My God, man.
Okay, well, it should be good.
All right. In the van and we're off.
Yep.
Stop by the
Yeah.
barn.
All right. You have to like track. It goes down to like a 2-track. It's narrow, so you have to stop and actually get out and walk. It's about a half mile from that point.
Huh. All right.
The sun is setting. There's like a weird fog forming up,
cool.
and as you're going, Oliver's
Grabbing them goggles.
talking about how this could prove his theory about the Vikings because this is clearly older than 100 years or so. He's gibbering about mythology and that sort of thing. And as you step out into the clearing, what you see is it's well manicured, and there's like a center. The stone sits in the exact center.
We were going to the barn.
Can I finish?
Oh, sorry.
Can't finish.
No, it's fine. But
Can't finish.
In the clearing sits a log cabin,
Mhm.
and that's what.
Oh, he was referring to the cabin as the barn?
Yes.
No.
Oh, well, okay. Why the hell would he call it a barn?
No one called it a barn. You called it a barn.
While
I love gun draw and all that stuff.
while they are checking that out, can I do a perimeter sweep? Set up my cameras.
Yeah, go for it.
I also want to, on all the trails and everything, where we walked in and any trails going out, I want to take a bit of that bear spray, squirt it on the ground, or if there's any branches with leaves close to the trail, I want to squirt those too.
Okay.
Can I do a, I don't know, can I use my tracking skill to see if there's anybody other than us, of course, that has been out here recently, other, recent footprints, that kind of thing?
Yeah, go ahead.
And if he finds if there's some trails coming in, I want to squirt those too. Basically, anything with a nose that's going to track us.
Ooh, I think I did that. Yes, that is a success, but not good.
There's giant dog prints all over.
Ooh, about the size of a hand?
Yeah.
Them big dogs.
Some of them fairly fresh, some of them fairly old.
Fairly fresh day?
Day or so.
Week?
Yeah.
Must be constantly surveying the area around here.
So Oliver goes running up to the stone. He's like beside himself, and he's all happy. He's doing rubbings.
Okay, well,
Well, I probably should have said
of the stone. Of
yeah,
the stone.
Yeah.
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 so when he was talking about the stone that he saw before, it was this stone?
No, the
'Cause
one
I'm
that
really confused.
No, the one he was talking about before was in Wisconsin. This one is one that he's like, hey, he theorizes that there was, there was
So
Scandinavian
The one
settlers
in,
here.
the one in
way
Wisconsin
before.
was the one that the dude dug up under a tree.
the one that he just showed you in his office of just the wolf.
That was the one.
One in the
That was
tree.
the one. Okay.
He was saying that there was an unaffiliated one
Okay.
that's semi-famous, and there's also one in St. Ignace.
All right.
And this is that one big tall one.
Mhm.
I showed
Okay.
of the guys like dancing on the wolf head,
Mm-hmm.
like pity 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 wolf.
All right. Well,
And there was a log cabin in the clearing with it.
while he is rubbing the stone, I'm going to head over to the cabin.
Okay. You see that it's just an old log cabin, but it's been fairly well maintained, and there are metal shutters in place of the windows.
I won't draw my weapon, but I will certainly have my hand hovering above it.
Okay. So, Stark, what are you doing?
I'm just keeping a good eye on the whole area.
Okay.
In the middle.
And you are.
I'm going to program my drones too to start doing sweeps in the area. I'm going to have one of them at about 100 yards out and the other one about a quarter mile out with the camera set to infrared.
As you're looking at your drones, give me a awareness roll.
You gotta be smurfing kidding me.
Nat 20.
You know how long it's been since I've rolled a 20 on that die? Years. Years. I take my head as I'm trying to be aware and jam it firmly up my own rear end instead.
Make it a success.
So you're sitting there. If it's a 20, you can't use the last resort point.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Youch.
I hit myself in the head with my own drone and knock myself out.
As you are, derp derp derp. That's cool. You feel like a blast to the back of your head. Take 11 points of stun.
Oh,
Dude.
What?
that's like almost. Well, that's a lot of them.
That's
Okay.
all the stun.
Oh, white. Yikes.
Okay.
That's not good.
You have 11 points of stun.
I have exactly 11 points of stun.
Yeah, you're out.
Diff.
Anybody notice that?
He's out in the woods doing.
Oh, I didn't.
There we go.
Yep.
I
Streak ends after
thought
4
we were
years.
going- I thought we were going. Yeah, what a great way to waste that one.
I
by the
know.
way.
Yeah.
I know. But if someone's
But,
gonna blow it on something dumb,
So if he's, all right. So you were, I'm assuming, back toward just the van, then doing the droney thing.
Well, no, I set up my cameras first. I set up my cameras in the
Oh.
woods, and then my intention
Okay.
was to come back to the clearing and then program my drones.
yeah, you
my
were in the
drones.
process of coming back.
okay.
okay.
So all right. So he's not terrible far away, but he's we wouldn't have seen him anyway.
Yeah.
So, all right.
All right. I'm there with Sturlson.
Is
Yeah.
the door locked?
Yes. I'm sorry.
Oh. Does it seem? I mean, it looked like a decrepit cabin, but I mean, testing the door and the lock, does it seem old, decrepit, or does it seem maybe just
Brand
look
new.
that way? Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering. All right, shutters are closed. I gave no way. I'm gonna kind of go around see if we can get a peek in.
It's kind of weird. It looks like they lock from the. Well, it looks like they lock from the inside.
Okay.
And they form they're like the 3 panel. You know, the that close down. Give me manipulation roll. Be just a dex roll at a 2-step penalty.
So just straight decks.
Yeah. Well, it'll. Yeah, it'll be untrained. Yeah. So just give me a dice.
Oh boy, decks. So it's untrained.
Leaner.
Yeah, no.
That would be a no, sir.
'Kay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walking around, seeing if I can take a peek in before.
Yeah, it looks locked pretty tight. Stark, if you want to try use your strength to jimmy the plate open on one of the shutters.
Oh, I was just gonna go back to the door, but
Sure. Just what? Straight?
No.
That's not gonna do. Yeah.
for an old cabin, this is locked up pretty tight.
You know, Sturlson is sitting there and he's looking and he goes, "Hey, where's your friend?"
Being eaten.
And I try to contact him via the comms there.
Where's your friend? I don't know. I left those guys back at the institute.
From out of the mists in the clearing, as the full moon shines down, step 4 figures, one of them dragging a 5th. They stand about 8 foot in height
Oh,
Hey,
snap.
boys, we got a problem.
and look like an amalgamation of wolf and man.
Like the Metallica song.
Amalgamation of wolf and man. That's a Metallica song.
Of wolf and man.
Man,
Of the Black Album.
They step into the clearing,
Mm-hmm.
and one of them smiles at you, a twisted grin. You see dragging behind them is Henneman.
Yeah.
And they casually throw him into the clearing. You can see he's breathing, but he's out.
Yeah.
What a wuss.
Yeah, I've guys.
You guys turn from the cabin to see that. And
Alright.
Sturlson, is backing up. And then goes, "Huh. Well, now that you guys are here, let's talk."
He turns into a werewolf. I knew it.
Hmm.
He was a weasel.
Hmm.
Now, we have ourselves a little conundrum here, gentlemen. So I'm going to offer a deal to you. What you see here, my friends and I here, we don't really get into much. You see, back in the day, when I was telling you about the Vikings coming here, they really did. And the reason they did is there were 2 groups of Vikings. Those that, well, they liked taking on the aspect of a bear. You might know them as berserkers.
Hmm.
And those of us that, well, we went towards the wolf side of things. We're the children of Fenris.
Hmm.
It sounds bad. Because Fenris is bad.
Where's my rolled up newspaper?
Now, and he goes, if you just want to come in the cabin, it might be a little bit more comfortable for you.
In the murder cabin.
He pulls out a key ring, he fumbles it, opens the door, turns on the light. It's like a really nice hunting cabin. Real comfortable chairs, some deer heads and everything like that.
I stealthily pull out that claymore that I took from the Institute.
You see in the living room in a cage is a ratty looking late 30s, early 40s guy. His clothing is rags.
Yeah, looks like Carl.
Carl.
And he's sitting there. You can see he's like gnawing on his bedding.
He's gone rabid.
He goes, well, some of us, we enjoy just the feeling, the feeling of release we get by changing into a feeling at one with our father. Carl here, though, took a little step too far. Carl got himself a taste for people. We can't have that. We don't want people getting hurt and dying. So we had him out here. We had him captured, and we didn't really know what to do with him. So we're kind of hoping you guys could help us out.
All right.
Walk up and shoot him in the head.
And
How exactly do you want us to help?
Well, that's not sporting. He's sitting there. Arr, cut your gizzard out. So we're willing to make a deal. You take care of Carl for us, and we let you go.
Again, what do you mean by take care of Carl?
Well, we think your friend here was visited by an entity it's in his best interest to take him down. So we think he's been picked to take Carl down.
huh.
Okay.
All right. Now you're gonna have to be a little more clear. Entity. Now, I would ask, did y'all give us a night visit here? Over at Annie's.
No, that wasn't us.
Can I tell if that's the truth or not?
Yeah, go for it.
Is that the?
Perception.
All right.
Just do it.
Perception?
Yeah.
Is it awareness?
Yes.
Okay. And
10.
it's no,
Is that a
that's
10?
a
16.
that's a 16.
Seems like 2 or 3.
No, this is important. I'm gonna burn one of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems like he's telling the truth. Seems kind of surprised.
Huh. All right. So you guys have existed up here for I would.
Well, that's the
assume-
deal we're going to give you. I mean, we don't really like to kill people, but if you guys aren't going to be real cooperative, then I'm afraid we're not really going to have much of a choice.
Yeah, that won't attract attention. 4 dead federal agents.
We'd rather not do that.
Oh, wait, I can't talk. I'm unconscious. Never mind.
They wake you up.
I mean,
Hey, hey.
that does seem kind of silly.
Right. We don't want to draw attention to ourselves. And at the same time, too, we highly doubt if you were to go and talk about us that anyone's going to believe there's a pack of wolfmen wandering around the UP.
Okay, so again, your threat seems not as threatening.
Well, I'm
'Cause
just
if
saying,
you kill us, then you're bringing down a world of pain.
maybe not. We're going to take that chance.
So how about we just kill your friend and call it good?
That's
That's the gist.
yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
really, they haven't done anything, really.
Oh,
So
They're not out killing. They haven't murdered anybody.
they're accessories
So I-
after the fact.
Carl
They
got-
know what
Carl
he
did.
did.
I'm
Yes.
trying to piece things together here. Now, this falling out you had with Carl wouldn't have happened to have been those 3 campers around the middle of July.
Yeah. Carl came across him in the woods and couldn't help it. He got lost to the spirit of the Ulfel.
What about the 4th?
What? No, Carl
They were
was the
supposed
fourth.
to meet.
Yeah, there were four. One,
Oh,
They were supposed to meet, and the other one's a boyfriend or something.
not sure what
Alright.
happened to him.
well, you guys want to see this,
Yeah.
or you want to go out?
You want to-
Well, we can't just have you murder him. It's got to be sporting like, because if Fenris wants him to live, he'll beat you as the chosen of the other one.
Sporting like
The other
the
one?
campers.
Tier.
Yeah, that one.
Hate that guy.
Well, this does seem like a.
You see Carl's like rocking in the cage going, give me the belt. Give me the belt. The belt.
Hey, I was gonna guess I'm gonna sit down and
Belt.
light up.
No, if it was really going to be sporting, it would be werewolf versus werewolf, not soft, fleshy pink things with nothing against a werewolf.
You call me a soft.
Why don't you do it yourself?
With a gun.
Well, he does have a gun. That is true.
The great equalizer.
So, what are you suggesting?
Well,
You fellas got some pasties here to pass the time?
Of course.
They open up the
Freezer's
cage. They drag him out and they throw him a belt made of wolf hide. And he starts to cradle it and rock it back and forth and starts rolling on it in glee. And then wraps it around himself. And you see him start to chant. And as you watch, his skin starts to become taut. And then begins to split like a pair of pants in a fat man.
Shazam!
Just like that.
I was trying to think of the
Well.
most horrific metaphor. Like Al's pants.
Ugh.
Split.
well, turns out you don't need the frankincense.
And like a moth stepping out of a cocoon, this 8-foot tall wolf thing comes out. And it motions you towards it.
Blam, blam.
Looks like you brought claws to a gunfight. Dummy.
So everyone's give me an action check.
Woohoo! Action time. Action.
Well, I'll be doing. Oh, wait, that's good. God,
Yeah.
it's really low.
The Frogat is also cursed. That's bad.
I'll be acting in the garbage round. See y'all later.
So, how many actions is it going to take to eat this pasty?
That pasty? At least 6.
Because
Especially since the pasties now trigger your gag
Yeah.
reflex. You've
he's chosen, not me. I'm just back here.
So starting off,
man.
the amazing round. Anyone going?
Nope.
Seriously, dude?
You foul beast. Stinky, stinky man.
Trying to build an ambiance here.
Oh, stench.
Jeez.
In the good. Anyone going off in the good?
Yep. That's me.
Okay. It doesn't smell.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Am I supposed to help somehow?
you
up
will
to you.
be actioning.
You're in the clearing as a wolf man is charging at Stark.
I will run up and tackle him.
No,
What?
Don't do that.
Why not?
Don't do that.
I'll hold him down. You pop him into behind.
No, just take care of one dude.
I'll just I'll get really loud and try to divert his focus.
Give me a personality taunt roll.
Personality. Hey, personality. Taunt. Personality. Who?
It's under interaction.
What? Oh, sorry. I just saw the God blessed thing. Oh, there it is right there. And it is not, so thusly it is untrained.
So
No.
you just use your interaction. You, as a human being, have interaction just as a broad skill anyway.
Oh.
So, but it'll be at a.
It's under, but it's going to be
It'll be because you just
personality?
use. Yes, but you're just using the broad skill, so it's going to be at a 3-step penalty.
Oh, well, unless this is a 1, which is not.
Okay.
I fail.
He ignores you.
Okay.
His focus is completely on the guy that's standing his ground, drawing his pistol, staring at him.
Yeah.
So he
Boogie
comes.
boogie, Carl. I'm going to go slap your wife. Does that get his attention? I don't know. That's what I'm doing.
He just mumbles, "Who hasn't?"
Wow. I am going to go back to his house.
There's a story there.
He comes charging at you, and he swipes at you with a claw.
Mhm.
And manages to catch you across the chest.
No. Kenny, no.
For 4 wounds. Now, as he does, though, you feel like a blast of warmth from that amulet as it flashes up. Roll me a d4 and add 1 to it.
Blast of warmth. Ugh.
3.
So subtract 3 wounds from that.
Sweet. 2. You said, so that's 2, right? You said 4. 5.
So it'll be 1.
Oh,
There's
just
4
one.
wounds. then.
Okay. 4.
So, in the average round.
Me.
Me.
Okay. So this all happens simultaneously. Wolf.
That's appropriate.
No.
Knock, 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 knock.
He swipes at you again. Man, just get right under, digging and clawing at you for 5 wounds.
Ow.
The armor flares again. The amulet flares again. Do the
Swoons.
Yep.
That's 2.
So how much damage have you taken?
4.
So you have taken 2 stun as well.
Okay.
So that's not going to affect anything right now because it's all. Well, you rolled in the. You boloed the action check, right? So you're only going to get 1 action this round. Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the marginal.
Yep. So you only get 1 action.
I'm going to drop a shoulder and just run into him.
Give me a brawl.
Brawl, yes. Standard brawl? No whatevers?
At a.
Not looking to grab him or anything, just
Take a 3-step penalty.
Jeez, oh, crammity.
He's got the bigness, man.
9 is still a success.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Man, just slam into him. You're tangled up in him. And.
I'm so tangled up in you.
Yep. You've grabbed his legs and you're holding on to him.
Okay.
I take a look back at the boys there, and upon his tackling,
They're just watching.
Making bets.
cool. Blah.
Who are you shooting at?
Him.
The wolf.
Okay. Go ahead and do so. You've got a guy tangled in him, so do it at a 4-step penalty.
He. Well, that's gonna be bad.
Take this moon.
Gooey.
God, 4 steps. Why?
Is that a D12?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Well, it's about as bad as it can get.
Did you roll a 20?
No, it's a 24.
Henneman.
Nurse your wound.
I'm unarmed, so I think what I'm going to do is
I'm going to bear mace.
I'm going to wait until they get separated, and the second that they're separated, that wolf gets rid of him. I want to crash both my drones into that wolf's face.
You don't have your controls with you.
Start marking your territory.
Huh?
Drone
You have to.
controls
You don't control
in the
them with
van.
your mind. You have to have physical
Well, yes,
device.
I
to control
recognize
them.
that. Why don't I have them with me?
Because they're in the
Because
woods.
they knocked you out and dragged you without them.
So what are the drones doing then?
Crashed
Oh.
together. They spiraled like a mating eagle to the ground.
Well, I guess I don't want to take the chance of spraying them with that. So I'm just going to walk right up and spray that wolf right in the face.
This is battery acid.
I don't know you. That's my purse.
Give me a range attack at a 3-step penalty.
Oh
Sorry.
man, you're gonna make me smell like bear pee.
That's
I'm gonna be
D12.
so angry.
What, 3 set?
D8,
Yeah.
right? 8?
D10.
D10.
10? D4, D6, D8.
3-step is D.
Oh, it is a D8.
Oh, is it?
There is no D10.
Ooh.
Oh,
So good on the 20s, bro.
That's
Woo!
rolling hot. Rolling hot.
Chris, give me a physical resistance.
Oh.
That is more 20s than you've ever rolled on that thing.
Physical resistance. Where?
It'd be under your constitution or skills.
Because again, I saw that somewhere. There is resist pain. I don't see a physical resistance. I'm sorry.
I should have went back and got the van and just ran him over.
Oh, did you take a look on the front side of your sheet?
Well, that's what I thought.
It's under
that's where I-
stamina,
I
resist
thought
pain.
that's where I
That's
saw it.
that's what I meant.
Oh.
So, Bum, I
It is
guess
resist
I
pain.
should have been
Okay.
more clear to understand exact. I'm not doing a range. I'm literally running right up to. I guess it's still technically a range.
You rolled a 20,
but
so
I'm
that
running right up to him to spray him in the
Yeah,
face.
and
But
you rolled
20
a
is the
20.
worst that I can roll.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
I
a
recognize
critical
that.
failure.
Yep.
No.
It's real bad.
okay. So as he does, you hear Henneman come running.
What are you doing?
And he goes, "Ah, no! I got this!" And he trips, which triggers a stream,
Just like Henneman.
a stream of mace directly into your eyes.
He gets you in the mouth.
So
oh no!
you are blinded, and you will lose your next round.
Oh, awesome.
So the werewolf has booted you away. You're no longer tangled, but you're just rolling on the ground, clutching your eyes, wondering what you did to deserve this.
So, did that take the wolf's action to boot me away, or does he actually have to do something about it?
No, you're just rolling around. You roll. You took the claw to the face and you rolled away.
Should have gone with A.
Should have gone with A.
So you have your second action.
I don't. It's marginal.
You both marginaled.
Yep.
All right, marginal.
I didn't marginal. I did ordinary.
I'll shoot him.
Yeah, you get to go again.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled like I'm. Ooh, that's an 8.
Well, maybe. You're shooting. He has a 1, but you have a 2. So roll the d4 and subtract it.
Six.
So what does that bring you in for damage? Or success?
Good.
Okay, so you will use the good damage, which is
D4 plus LW. Is that
it's
what
a 1.
It's got a.
No, it doesn't.
But it's got a nail.
But it does.
Oh
Wait,
no, that's is that a 2?
Mine says the same thing. It's +1 wounds.
I think
so
that's
it's
a
gonna be a
2.
It's a 2.
What's 2?
So
right. So
this is a
You're
2,
going to roll
yeah.
a D4 +2, and that goes to wounds,
gotcha.
not stun.
Well, the gun doesn't do stun anyway. It's
Yeah, I get it, but that's what the W is for, is that wounds.
yes.
So 3 wounds
3 wound.
as you shoot off a finger.
Blam.
Yeah, D4. It's D4 plus 1 on an ordinary success, D4 plus 2, and then D4 mortal on a crit.
Gotcha.
You shoot and right into him. Pow. Then you said how many?
3.
3.
3.
And the wolf says, "Woo! My finger!"
Yeah. He growls and snarls at you.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
I only have the one action.
Yeah, we're in that phase.
I shot.
He already did.
He shot and missed.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, you did.
Yep.
You got your second action. What are you doing?
Spraying him again.
No! No!
He's rolling on the ground, clawing at his eyes. He ought to be easy to hit.
You got enough in that
Not
canister
me!
for one more shot.
Okay.
Don't shoot me. Don't tase me, bro.
4-step penalty.
Don't tase me, bro.
4-step penalty.
That's a D12.
Or 3-step. 3-step, I'm sorry.
That's a D8.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the 8-sided one.
I want that one.
Hey.
Ooh, maybe. Please.
Yeah. That's an
Did
8.
you do it?
That's an 8.
I don't know. What am I supposed to be using here? Action check? Not action check. Attack?
Action.
So it will be untrained.
Yep.
So we go to your dex. And your
Where?
untrained would be a 5.
Oh. Nope.
Nope.
Thanks a lot.
But
Wait,
it's not
that's
a-
that's my strength. My
you're-
dexterity is 10.
You
Still-
have it.
Yeah,
Have
but still
it.
half
Oh,
is
okay.
5. And
Okay.
yeah, not gonna happen.
So you're untrained. You would need to 2 for your strength.
Very nice.
So as you stumble back up, you're just spray mace in the air.
Count the shells.
So, action check.
Yep. There's mine.
Action man.
I lose this
That
round.
is way better.
No, I consistently go in the garbage round.
So I'm out this whole round, correct? Regardless?
Yeah.
Poopy. Well, my eyes. Just have that in the background.
And
the whole time.
just to show you what I rolled.
Is it a 1?
Yeah. I go first. So, amazing phase.
Me. I
You
rolled
had
a
amazing?
3.
Did you?
He didn't
I
roll.
did.
So the 3 of us will go. Start.
My eyes, my
I'm
eyes.
attacking you. You are hit.
Right in the wiener.
Not with those claws.
For 5 wounds, give me the D4.
Oh, man.
So for 3. How you looking?
I don't feel so good, Papa.
I have taken 7 wounds
So you have 4 left?
of 10. Yep.
Oh, so you have 3 left.
Uh.
Go ahead and shoot.
6
Cool.
on the die.
Okay.
D4 subtracted from it.
So 5. Oh, that's so close. But
Good.
it is a good
success.
Good?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
D4 plus 2.
Hey, that's better.
5.
Thing slashes him. You just put the gun on his shoulder and pull the trigger.
Stop using this arm.
Okay. You seem, though, that, I mean, it's a good shot, but it doesn't really seem to affect him that much.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Well, I have no weapon. My drones have crashed, and my bear spray is empty. So the only thing I can do is I'm going to watch the ducking and the duking there, and I'm just going to try to roll into the things.
You can do the taunt and give him a bonus.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead and give me a taunt roll.
That'll do.
At a 2-step penalty. He's got resistance.
Oh, yeah, that'll do. Oh, wait. I
Resistant to
forgot to
taunt?
talk about the penalty.
It'd say will resistant.
I got thick skin.
I'm a town drunk.
Yeah.
I have heard it all before.
Sticks and stones.
Nope.
Oh,
that doesn't
man.
work then.
Pity. Good. You want to go now or?
I'm going to go again. Yeah.
My eyes, my eyes. You know.
Well, Ken, you could also use this action to do the dodge to make him harder to hit.
Oh, yeah, let's do that.
Okay, that's a good idea.
I used to be an adventurer like you
So it is a 4-step penalty now.
until some moron sprayed bear mace into my eye.
So by you doing this turn to dodge, he now takes 2d20 and adds one of them to the d20. You have been missed,
Yay!
but that is your action. Ducking and diving.
Oh, I don't get shoot.
No. But it's better than dodging.
Right. So if you could go in the amazing
Because
ground, you
I
could
rolled
shoot
a 1,
and then do that. Yeah.
which is a mortal wound, which means
Rar.
yeah. Anyone else in the good? Did you want to go or no?
I'll go. I'll
Go ahead and
taunt
taunt.
him again.
Yeah. I shall taunt you a second time.
Nope. 18.
Average? You guys are out of action. Is that action? Marginal.
All right. So, does he still have that belt on?
It's part of him now.
Crud.
Good idea, though. I like what you're thinking.
All right. Let's see here. I don't know anything about reversing process.
When I get up, I'm going to attack Henneman.
You'll do it at a 2-step penalty. Because you've been
Wait a minute,
maced.
because I can't see.
I'm going to attempt to use suggestion.
What are you going to suggest?
Good boy. Good boy. Sit. Sit.
I'm going to suggest that he has he's got an itch on his haunch and he really needs to bite at it.
You will do so at a 4-step penalty.
Because he's got
Not to damage himself.
Oh, I know.
It's
I know.
itchy.
It's to distract him. Yeah.
Yep.
It'll be at a 4-step penalty. Because
Okay.
he's in the middle of a blood frenzy.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, blood frenzy. Yeah, that's fair. Good.
Been there.
Yeah. I've been in a pasty frenzy for like a day.
It's true. Once he gets into that pasty
Wish
hole.
there was somewhere to get past here.
Kathy's pasties
16.
in Farwell.
Yeah, 16. That makes
Should
my
mail 'em to me.
suggest.
You did do it?
Yeah.
He'll lose one of his actions.
Nice.
Woo!
Nice.
Very nice.
Good job.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, man, it's real itchy.
2 second points. Use 2.
Yep.
Okay. Action check.
And doggone ya. Ooh, doggone it. So close.
Holy cow. Guys, I get to act on the ordinary.
Good job.
Woohoo!
You see him just start scratching at himself, and you feel like he's going to spend the entire round scratching himself because he rolled in the marginal.
Ho-ho!
Yeah.
Nice.
So, amazing.
No.
No
Yeah, good though.
Amazing?
Nope,
Amazing.
I'm good.
Nope.
Rick?
No, I'm marginal.
I'm good.
Cam? What'd you get?
I'm in the ordinary myself.
Good?
Good.
Go for it.
You want me to try to assist first, and then you do your thing? I don't know. I'm not sure what I can do to assist. Well, aside from I want to pin his arms behind his back so he can just walk up and put it under his chin or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, if there's something you think you could do,
No, that's what.
good try.
I'm going to attempt to knock him down or just make him more immobile, easier to pop.
Well, you can grab a rock and huck it at him.
Hit him with a chair.
But I'm not good with that. Yeah, I'm going to grab this chair right off the ground here.
You can grab a rock and hit him with it. Everything revolves around rock.
All right, I'm going to brawl him with a rock
All right, go for it.
to the noggin. What? Any penalty to whatever?
Yes, you will take. Let's see. He has a 2. You will take a 5-step penalty
Good God! Why is it so much
That's
more
a
than this
20.
time?
because you've just been maced. You'll be fine next round.
I'm not maced. You're maced. Nope.
Then we shoot. 6.
Is that another good?
Yeah.
That's a good. Yeah.
Of course it is.
He's got that good.
Ooh, there's a good
Ooh.
one finally.
That's 6?
Yeah.
The shot staggers him
6
back.
wounds.
You drop down. He starts dropping down, going, "Ooh, I shouldn't have itched."
I'm gonna hurry up and stick my finger in one of the wounds. Ah!
I do things at inappropriate times.
Don't fight it. This works for both of us.
But I have a wound there.
It really hurts.
Yeah. He drops down, and you hear like it sounds like someone's cracking a water bottle as his joints and everything start popping,
Ew.
and then the hair kind of like sloughs off like mud and rain, leaving a naked, skinny drunk.
Shoot him.
Dead with a bunch of bullet holes in him.
Yeah.
And then he killed the dog.
Is he dead then?
Yeah.
What do you know?
Anybody got some bottled water?
Or milk.
I can't see.
Right.
What happened?
It is done.
Oh, all right.
What are the other furries doing?
They gather in a circle around the body, and as one lift their heads and go, "Ow!"
And then eat him.
No, that's gross.
Yeah, let's not be inappropriate here.
Oliver walks up and goes, "The deal's a deal. You're free to go."
All right. I don't want to hear anything about no wolves getting everybody around here. Y'all.
Bum,
Say it just like that, too.
as we're driving away, I'll be calling in the Predator.
What?
there's a cruise vessel headed towards the clearing.
Oh. I was thinking
Yeah,
the Predator.
Not the
Oh, yeah,
not
I
the rude predator.
No, not the clicky guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you walk away, the wolves turn around here anytime.
Like, we should have led with that, man.
I didn't realize we
Wait,
had one
what?
sitting in the van.
He's just reading a book, Chicken Soup for the Predator's Soul.
Well.
I just feel like I'm invisible to people sometimes.
So you go driving down the back road, and you turn on the road. You see standing by the side of the road is an old ragged man
Punch it.
with long gray hair.
Missing an arm.
As he holds up his
He
stump.
does the handless salute.
Yep.
Do it right back.
He
Fades
could
from
be
view.
flipping us off.
All right.
Then fades from view.
All
All
right.
right.
I'm going to keep this amulet. It's cool.
I'm gonna make you a full report.
It's gone.
You shut up.
As you drive away, you see Chris's eyes turn yellow. And then the scene.
What?
Yeah, the scene pauses. And then you hear Vincent Price.
But I never mentioned to them about the thing in my hand.
It is there.
Yeah. I'm not saying that to nobody. I'm going to start wearing gloves.
All it does
go.
is makes you give you hairy palms.
I already have those.
There you go.
I shave daily.
I'm gonna go check on D before we leave.
D? Oh, never mind.
So that is the end of the adventure.
Yay.
All right.
Eric uses mind suggestion to where she starts like forgets about him.
Yeah, do we have a neuralizer?
Yeah,
Oh,
forgets
oh,
about him.
Yeah, I flashy finger.
Opens up her own Dollar General.
Yeah.
They're everywhere.
And then Cam goes, and honey, do something about the decorations in here, cause damn. So that is our Basement of Terror Part 4. The howling.
Wait a minute. What about Talbot?
What about her?
She's dead.
Nah, she's gonna continue looking into this thing.
Maybe.
Not my problem.
That is another story. So, I'd like to thank, and again, that is the name of the episode. The how.
Yep. Go ahead, spell it, bloggers.
I'd like to thank my players.
Ken.
Chris.
Eric.
Rick.
I'd like to thank our sound producer, Bob Hernandez. I'd like to thank our video technician. What's his name? I'd like to thank
Keith.
Yeah, that guy.
It's Keith.
Yeah, Keith.
Guys, it's Keith.
No one cares.
Wow.
Skeet.
Smart
Skeet.
move.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keith Allen. Thanks. Whatever. So
You've only
Remember
known
his
him.
name.
You've only known him your whole freaking life.
I haven't. Didn't start talking until I was 14. I'm only 28. I'd like to thank Rob Mounty for being hopefully a good sport about this episode. I'd like to thank people at Excelsior Games and Comics for letting us record down here and for the new setup that we have. You can find them in Greenville, Michigan, and online at Excelsior something or other Games and Comics. They sell lots of cool stuff. Go buy things for them. Keep the love going. As for us, any review left on iTunes would really help us out. So if you get bored and want to spend 30 seconds about saying, yep, I listened to these gibbering mooks, leave a message. And that was mook. Mook. I want to make sure that I didn't sound like I was saying something else. So, what? You look contemplative.
He looks like a mook.
The moops. Who invaded Spain? Nope, it was the moops. So, thanks for listening to our Halloween special, and have a spooky season.